and my TVs is all cleaned, and no fillings or cavities or any of that nonsense. We're all good to go. All right. So welcome into the tank, everyone. I saw a few people were waiting. Yes, Lonely and Mr. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. Lonely. Only the lonely can play. Oh yeah. Only the lonely. Only the lonely can play. All right, nice house SoFi prediction on TA screenshot. MB Fan. All right, we got some screenshots from MB Fan here, and he showed me how to do the trading this morning. Thank you, MB Fan, for sending those screenshots, helping me figure out how to trade this morning on this new platform that we're using, Thinkorswim. And someone mentioned to me earlier, Catfish, they said this isn't working real well. It's too hard and too. I just noticed my volume button was turned off and I'm turning it back on. That was the dentist chair. Very good, actually, except that I sat there and watched the price falling to a low of SoFi where I could have bought it even cheaper. And I was bummed out that I didn't get any cheaper because it was down lower and it's starting to rise already. So I did miss that opportunity. Let me turn this light off so we don't have all this reflection. And this is. Well, I guess before we do that, I'll introduce myself to anybody new. I am Catfish Tyler. I am here every day streaming and talking about stocks to buy when they get to the bottom. And we nibble on those very small amounts. And then when the price runs up, we try to sell at the high. And how do you like me calling SoFi's high today earlier? I told you to move those sell orders up from 854 and 855, move them up to 859, 860. And today's high, bam. 859, 860 was the high. So we nailed that right on the dot, folks. I knew that if it didn't pull back from that 850 down to that 838 or even 844, it was going to go to that number, those numbers. That's at least what I thought. And I was right. Nailed it right on the head. I hope some of you had your sell orders in at those numbers because we discussed them earlier. How many push-ups did you do while Cat was in the dentist? I did 101 just in case you did 100. Oh my goodness. I got nobody. I'm on my own. Ooh, Nicole, oh my. Good day, everyone. Trying to get ready for Milton Hurricane here in Central Florida. Yes, Gary Bullock and Bill Bliss, both of you are in Central Florida, within stone's throw of each other, you guys, and hopefully we can all get together and have dinner at the Naughty Lobster in Apopka, Florida, coming up here in the first week and a half of November. So cheers, welcome to the tank. I'm glad I can make it back this afternoon. I am sorry that I did not, and Satori, here you go, drinking on your custom-made wood-burned coaster. Satori, thank you. Makimoto. Domo regato. So anyway, let's take a look at what's going on here with the stocks today that we are looking at. And we're going to flip this around and get over to SoFi. And you can see right now, 836. And folks, I had already told you that the number 855 was going to be a wall. And they really did about, like I said, a year ago. I could go back over the historical data if it was easier to do here on this right now. But anyway, let's take a look at some other ones. We see Duo hanging right around $2 as whoever it is accumulates it till they run it back up to $4. We look at LASE. Oh my goodness gracious, everybody. Wow, what a jump on LASE today. Congratulations, all of you LASE owners. Yep, hey, loving this stream. Just quickly, any tips on how I could get my wife to stop getting super jealous every time my sister and I... Yeah, well, one suggestion was be not to let her know when you're doing that, and probably not even do it around the house, or if at all. That isn't usually going to be the type of thing that is well, let's just put it this way. I don't see her being very amicable under that situation. And unless you're out in Utah and anywhere, in some other country perhaps, it may not even be legal where you are. So I'd be very cautious if I were you. in regards to that. Now, I want you to know if this LASE does not stop here at 788, it will most likely stop at 899 and 9, 799 and 8. So you better have your sell orders in. And I would also have, according to my sell order sheet here, folks, looking where we are here on this stock, I'll do you the buy sell numbers here. And right here, you can clearly see I am suggesting at this stage sell orders, first of all, 92, 93, and a possible buyback as low as 78, 84, 88, or 89. But beyond that, I want you out at 97, 98, 99, and in this case, not $2, but I think you should definitely be selling at 97, 98, 99, and $8. Beyond that, the next number that I think you should put in a sell order on this would be beyond $8 is right up here, and that is sell at 805, 806, 807, and 808. Very bottom down here. Forget about the ones and the twos. From here, we're in sevens and eights. So you should be selling 205, 6, 7, and 8. All right? That's your next sell orders after 197, or in this case, not 2, but I want you to sell at 805, 6, 7, and 8. Put sell orders in on this, 805, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? And that's my next sell numbers after, of course, 7, 8, 97, 798, 799, and $8. Those are the first ones you're going out. 790, and I suspect they'll pull it back from 788. So obviously you wanted to sell at that number, 788. That is definitely one of the biggest ones ever, is the 88, and that one is definitely on my buy sell, and you can see it clearly right there. You can see it right down here at the bottom, sell at 183, 80, 86, 87, 188. In this case, you should have just sold there at the 783, 784, 786, 7 and 8, 788. And now you could have caught a little pullback after that because it did hit that and drop before. But now here's your sell orders. You just got out. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you can see there's the 805. So you got those 8s. And the way it broke over that right now, folks, hold on. This could easily go to $9 here. That was unbelievable to see it blow past 808 right there and 813. So, folks, if this can hold over 808 and 813, I would be a buyer on this. And so we're going to go in here. We're going to go in on Lays. We're going to do a trade right here. We're going to put in the stock symbol LASE. LASE, and we're going to Laser Photonics. We're going to go in on the ask, and we're going to buy right now, and the price on it is, let's take a quick look at this. It says right now the price on this is $8.27, and let me take a look at it on here just real quick. Oh my gosh, yes, we're gonna have to buy $8.27. Yep, hold on. Back to Thinkorswim, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to do a market share order, and I'm going to buy 100 right there, confirm and send, and I'm going to send it in now, market share buy, and I'm buying this stock right here and I can go up here now to monitor, and I can see where my trade just filled, and we're talking about buying this stock here. And by the way, today so far on my buys today, I'm down $200. Okay, right now I'm down 200 on all of my purchases here so far. And one of them is because I went in a little bit on SRRK for 20 shares, but I've been buying Duo and Sofi. All right, and right now we're going to be looking to get some more of this. Let me pull this chart back up here that I'm on. I'm sorry, just give me a second. LASE, that's the stock I just bought. LASE is the stock I'm buying right now. This is a stock that we're buying. And folks, this is Thinkorswim, and I'm using paper money today because I wanted to teach people how to trade with paper money. So I showed everybody how to, on a video last night, how to set up your paper money account. And we're trying it right now, trying it out. And what we're going to do here now is we want to put in that stock. We're going to click trade, and we want to put in Lays. And then we want to do up here, change this to LASE, LASE. I think I just bought some Duo, folks. I should have put Lays up there. And now we're going to go up to the ask. There we go on Lays. And there it is, Lay's stock. And I do want to buy right here. And the price on Lay's is right now, just give me a second here. I'm going to stick it over on this screen so I can watch these two together. And here we go. And they're showing it right now at 827, 832. So I'm going to put in a limit buy order here, folks, at 828. I'm going in right now. You can see down here, I'm changing the limit order to 828 right now on this stock. And I'm buying this one right here. And that is LASE, confirm and send. And I'm sending it in now. And I just bought LASE. All right. And then I just picked up LASE. If I go up here to the top of the screen, up here on the left, I click on monitor, and then it shows me that I have LASE 100 shares. Just picked up trade price 822, 822 on that. Okay. So it's a limit price got me 6 cents lower than I put it in right there, folks. So it is dropping right now. So hold off on buying any of this. All right. And we're going to take a look at it. See, it's pulling back right now. I just filled at 822 on that. Very nice, though. LASE. And now that would tell me to put in another one to limit order on LASE at 824 right now. So I'm going to try do another order on LASE. And we're going to click on trade again up at the top. And then we're doing Lay's, and we hit on the ask up here. I don't know if you can see this, folks. Oh, let me turn this light off so there's not so much reflection. And we're hitting the ask up here right now, right there. And then there comes the buy order up on the ask, and we're going to change this to $8.20. We'll try 831 here. Limit order 831, and we're going to buy 100 shares, confirm, and send the order in right now. And the price currently showing on the stock is last traded 826. So I should have definitely got in right there. And we're going to take a look at it now. Lay's, we can go up to monitor at the top again, and we can see that we just got through purchasing Lay's. And now we have 200 shares of Lay's. And right now, it's looking good. We end up picking those up. Trade price, 825. And right now, the mark is at 836, so we're looking good. Looking good on Lay's. And right now, though, my overall profit loss is at down 203. Now, I could have sold Sofi this morning on this account and done very well to sell this when it got up like I did my account. But I didn't sell it. I was just... I'm just learning. We're learning here today, everybody. But I could have put in a sell order this when it got up there to that 4 to 860. I could have put a sell order there and sold and made a very nice profit on that buy-in on Sofi. I'm up right now $21 on it, but still I could have made a much better profit on that if I could have. If I would have, but I'm learning, and we're going to teach everybody on this channel how to trade with Thinkorswim and see how it works. All right. This is just kind of I'm walking through the steps and getting to learn this Thinkorswim platform, because I am going to start trading on this live so you guys can see me with my true account, and I'll be using real money. But this is so you can learn how to trade with the platform Thinkorswim. Now, someone said this isn't the very user-friendly application that I've got here, that I've got a difficult one that's hard to trade with. But that being said, this is not a real account. It says down here, you can see it says that my account status is okay to trade if I want to trade with my account. Okay, I can trade with my account and use real money here, but I'm trying to teach people how to use this new paper simulated trading. Okay, this is what we're doing. We're teaching people how to do and use the trading on simulated trading. Now, another thing I've got here is I've shown people how to set up these charts. So on a specific chart that we want to check, so if we go over here and we were to, for example, get off of monitor, go back to charts here. All right. And there is the chart on Lay's, the stock that I'm currently buying right now. Okay. And it pulled back just then to the 45, to the 10-day moving average, a little drop. So that's why I decided to go in right there. And we're going to also take a look at the Sofi right here, SOFI. And let's go and take a look at its chart right now. And folks, that is a thing of beauty right there. It looks like it's getting ready to propel off of a satchel being accumulated. And folks, we've seen this, the drop, the rise, the drop, the rise, the drop, the satchel, and then the rise. The big sack, you see? And here we go, folks. There's the biggest sack of all, and there it's forming. You can see it forming right there. There's the sack. There's the move, the what I call sometimes, well, we'll just use the word wood. And there, I think from there is going to blow, some wood is going to get blown into splinters, okay, is what I think. I'm just going to put it that way. You guys can take it however you like. But let me get on my video over here and see what you guys have to say in reaction to that kind of commentary. And yeah, so let me just get over here to my channel and let me click on my video so I can see you guys is in the chat over here on the right. And by the way, Sofi, look over here, folks. Take a look right there in the last month, up 16.75%. And that's why I'm using that picture of the shorts today. And we've got a clock that's up here on the screen so you can see the real-time trades that I'm making. And right now, look at this MACD. Look at the MACD on Sofi right now, folks. It is going green. The MACD is starting to rise. And this looks like a very good place to make an entry on this. And I'm going to zoom in on this so you guys can see this a little bit more. And where'd it go to? There it is. There it is. Oh, yeah. And we're going to zoom in a little bit more even on this segment right here. Oh, we've got to... Uh-oh, now I don't know how to highlight just a segment. I've got the tool, the drawing tool set for that. And let's go to save as drawing set, create drawing set. Nope. Drawing, and I want to go to drawing tools. And I do not, let's see, I want to be on just this. All right, here we go, folks. Let's take a look at this right here. All right, okay. Now we can see this. I just highlighted this area right here, folks, and we can see this area that I highlighted. And what I had to do right there was I went up to the drawing tool, and I had to get on drawing tool, and I had to pick the pointer right here, the arrow. All right, otherwise I've got this, and I've got this. It lets me move things around, okay? It lets me move left and right. But if I want to go to highlight a certain area like I just did, I have to go up here and I click on drawings, and then I click on drawing tools, and I just click on this. And now I can highlight this area right here, and it zooms in on it. Okay, that's how that works. And if I want to move this over now, I've got to go back up to drawings. I've got to click on drawing tools and click on the hand. And now I can move this over like so. All right. I hope you appreciate that I'm teaching you how to use Thinkorswim right now. And this probably should have said Thinkorswim video number 2. But folks, this looks good for Sofi. Look at this. This is Sofi's chart right now. Look at the 45 days escaping from the 50-day moving average right there. It looks very strong, and look at the MACD getting big and heavy here. A lot of volume coming in. Money starting to come in. And these candlesticks that I'm using here are not the kind that I have on my charts. I have introduced other candlesticks that, see how these candlesticks just show you green all the time? My candlesticks that I have, they show you on the volume what is coming in as buyers and what's coming in as sellers. I can see the volume and monitoring that. And look at Sofi now at 840. So what I'm going to do now is go back to trade. I'm coming over here to change this to Sofi. There it is. Change this to Sofi. S-O-F-I, S-O-F-I. There we go. Sofi. I'm in on this. I'm going in on the ask. Okay, right here. And we're going to hit a buy order here. The price right now on Sofi is, if you'll just give me 1 second, we'll get this done. It's showing right now at 840 and a half. On Sofi, it's showing 840 and 1/2. So what I want to try to come in here in at is 840, indeed below. All right, I'm going to try and shoot for 840, a limit order here. and I'm actually going to put it in. The first order I'm going to put in, folks, is for 8:39, and I'm doing a daytime order here for 8:39 is what I'm executing here, a daytime order. Confirm. I'm going to do 100 shares, and I'm going to hit send. Sending it in, and my order just went in. I can go up here to monitor that, and I can see right here that I have. It says here 1 order has been canceled, 15 ordered filled, and yep, 1 canceled order. Yep, I did change 1 order and made it a different amount. And now I see I own 280 shares of Sofi, and that's good. The profit on that right now, we're up right now $28. It's apparently where we are on that one. And we're going to be tracking this all day. Now, again, I could have sold Sofi when it was at 860. I just didn't do that today. But we'll see. We'll see how this pans out. Duo, taking a look at Duo. Let's go up here and look at Duo stock. Hold on just a minute. And we're going to get over to Duo. And I know this is all new, folks, but I wanted to share it with you. Still hanging out here, huh? 199. I see. I see that. Okay. The question you have to ask yourself at this stage, folks, is why wouldn't they take it down anymore unless they're accumulating it here? That's what I'm asking myself. The volume today is 3 million shares. 3 million shares. Now 7,448,000. So 4 million shares. And this traded 100 million shares, folks. This stock traded 100 million. And when I look over here now, I'm trying to get a chart to pull up for the 1 day on it. We'll give it a little bit of time. Sofi right here. Okay, good cup and handle right here. Very good looking cup and handle right here forming on Sofi right now, everybody. I like the look of that. And how do you like this up to 840, folks? It will most likely close at 850. All right, that's where they're headed to close it today, 850. And then the next hurdle, folks, is 9. And we're going to see that here probably before earnings and maybe even 10, knowing the way they pushed the stock around before in the past. And so let me get over here to my channel right now, get to my live feed, and I'm going to close my OBS. Hope you like what I put up today for my Sofi. Here's what I decided to do for the thumbnail. Sofi short down 16% in just 30 days. Yep, that's the short right there, down 16% in just 30 days. I'm going to say goodbye to that now because that takes up a lot of my screen. It's gone. Bye-bye. There we go. And now things should speed up a little bit here. Looking at this right now, Duo down another 25%. And man, oh man, the volume is being used to just absolutely crush anyone's hopes. That's all they're doing, try to crush anyone's hopes here. And I'm going to be inclined to just keep watching this here. 3 months chart. And it looks to me, as a matter of fact, like they may even try to take this thing all the way back down to where it started from at this stage of the game. So, by the way, there is a saying, do not attempt to catch a falling knife. Now, I own some of this stock, and it's cost me. It's definitely whittled away at some of my gains on Sofi lately, but that's okay. I'll just sell some of this off little by little and move it over into Sofi. Percent on the 3-month chart, all right? That's a little bit of the problem you run into. It's still up 180% on the 3-month chart. Could you handle Sofi being that much up on a 3-month chart? Just so you're aware of it, folks. Just hang on. It's got a long ways it can still go. And there's got to be interested parties because there was 100 million shares traded just a week ago on it. So just hold on and see what happens. I don't think you're going to lose your butt completely if you didn't go too heavy into the dang thing. If you did start selling a little and move it over on the rundowns and get in on something like Lay's. Look how they conveniently stop it at 866, by the way. They probably halted it right there, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't doubt it at all if Lay's has been halted. I'm going to try to get my channel to come up so I can see what you guys are saying. And I also want to get my Thinkorswim up and see what Lay's is doing now. So let's go take a look. And somewhere there's going to be a place on here I can enter all the stocks that I'm trading on. And right now, I can go to monitor and I can see that I'm sitting on 200 shares of Lay's and I'm currently up $64 on those buys. And I got Sofi, I'm up 32 on SRRK. I'm down a little, 62 bucks. Let's go see what SRRK is doing. Trade. And we want to go first to the chart on SRRK. So we're going to come up here and we're going to put in SRRK and hit enter. And see what the charts are saying. And I'm going to turn this light off, folks, so we can see the screen a lot better. Yep. CHSN has been suspended. Thank you for letting me know, JP. It's frozen 1224. I'm hoping we will get to 665 by tomorrow. Okay. Tyler, look at CHSN, please, and let me know why it's not doing anything. All right. Right now, my internet is out. Look right here. See? Oh, it just came on. All the lights just came on. They finally just came on. Just this second when I went to show you, they went good. So maybe we'll get this to load up. Right now, Thinkorswim is out too, trying to load up. SRRK. It says right up here, reconnecting. Trying to reconnect right now. Time now is 2:22, folks. 2:22. I'm supposed to be leaving my time up here. You can see when I'm doing these trades. And right now, I only have one light that's flashing over here. Just one light. So, not sure what's going on there. But we should be connecting soon to Thinkorswim again here. And let's go see if this is working. We'll go across here to look at this one here and try and refresh and see if it says can't do it. Or if it's good to go. And we're refreshing on stock Duo at 161. Yep, having trouble. Okay, so got no internet. It still have no internet here. And this prompts me, ladies and gentlemen, to unfortunately want to shut everything down again. And I know this is a real pain in the butt. I know this is troublesome. And we're going to circumvent this one of these days, folks. We're going to get beyond this one of these days. We'll find a way. We're too willpowered. I might even go out and talk to the people over at T-Mobile and see what they can do for me. See if they can give me anything out here. Duo had a share offering, 162 price. We are there now. Yep. So that's what you should more or less expect. And now there's probably just going to be a while for it to recover and people will get back in. Trying to, right now, figure out why my internet isn't working. And I'm going to try here one thing. And I'm just going to shut everything off here and try and reset it all. And I'm not going to be shutting down Thinkorswim, though. It should stay running. All right, so we're closing that, and we're going to close all of this. And now I want to see if Thinkorswim is still connecting, and it says it is connecting still at this time. And so that really stinks. But I have one other option, and I'm going to do it right now, even though it takes a while to do it. I am going to close out this right now, and I'm going to restart my computer because I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do that, folks. Logging off. Bye-bye, Charlie. It was nice knowing you. And to everything else, I'm going to say farewell to all you charts, and you're gone. You're out of here. Goodbye. Yes, I'll save the changes to that. And that's all I need to do. My cap cut, I need to close that out. This is where I made the video last night in this product called CapCut. This is how I make my recorded videos in CapCut. And that's the one that taught you how to set up your charts last night on Thinkorswim. So there you go. Goodbye to that. It's out of here. And now we're going to go over here, and just for kicks, we'll close this out, and then we're going to see. We're going to see now if we can reconnect to the internet just like this, the easy way without restarting the computer. We'll try just now and see if we get lucky. I have CapCut. Use it on my phone. Yep. And it allows you to put some cool stuff at the end. You can do an intro part and text, and you put at the end. And you can see on that video, I was able to put in some text and explain where I made mistakes and kind of goof along with it. So we still don't have any internet here. So I'm closing this out. I'm going to go down here to my power. I'm going to turn it off. Power and restart. And restart now. All right, folks. And so while we restart, how about a little bit of arts and crafts? I don't have any lyrics, but yet I'm working on them. Don't worry, we'll be back very quickly. We're letting the computer restart. You know this song? Yep. I can't play it because my nails are getting too long. I buy Sofi on the day's lows and then watch it fly. And when it gets to the top, that's when Catfish tells you that it's time to sell. Shorts will soon be dust in the wind. All the shorts dust in the wind. Same old Dave Chivarini telling us $3 is all you should pay. We all know Sofi's gonna fly over $10 one day, and then 15 and 20 shorts will all be toast. Shorts will all be dust in the wind. Dust in the wind. No, no. Absolutely, I have a little bit of Wheeler, but honestly, I sold the majority of that 3-4 times at the highs. So I have a little Wheeler left, but I've sold it so many times at those big highs and caught those lows. No, that was not that song. That song is Shorts in the Wind. That's the name. It sounds similar. It's a satirical. I'm doing a satire, a piece of satire there. But thank you for joining in, David Chiavrini. And if you guys will just hold on a second here, we'll show you what's going on in the real world of stocks and trading. And I'm going to have to now restart everything. So we'll see if it will remember everything I had loaded up before, or it's going to make me put in everything again from beginning. And that's okay. If we have to, we'll do it. We're not in a big hurry here. And we'll turn this around. Hurricane Milton tracker, latest path, projected storm strength. We know it's coming to shore. Category 3, folks, is when it hits shoreline. It's 4 now out over the ocean, but hits shoreline. Category 3, our prayers go out to all of those people in that area that are going to be affected. We pray that all of them are going to be safe and that there are no lives lost. We know that there can often be, so we're just praying for the protection of all those people right now. And so thank you for what you're going to do for those people and their lives that will make them be able to endure and weather the storm. And, something, it makes many things, maybe you don't know this, but for example, a palm tree during a hurricane grows at something like 5 to 7 times its normal growth rate during a hurricane. And it's during the times, and look it up, you'll see it's scientific fact. Palm trees go into some sort of mega growth spike when a hurricane comes, and they grow at a massive rate, and it may be even larger than that number I gave you. It's astounding, really, but they do go into some sort of a protection mode and just really buck up. And so, Lord, let's let that happen in this case. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So there you go. We don't always just pray for our way, and it's the Lord's will being done here, folks. All right, goodbye to that, goodbye to that, goodbye to that, and now I'm going to connect here, boop, like this, and I am in, and you guys are going to have to give me a chance to get this all hooked back up. It's going to take a minute here, folks. I'm sorry, but we're going to hook it all back up. Don't worry. It'll all be as it was before. It so shall it be again. We will make it the way it was. Head on over to Charlie Schwab now. Charles, come on over to Charles Schwab. Everybody, we'll move this over here. Zoop, and we're over here now. And I'm going to log in on this right now. Just give me one moment, please. Okay, very good. And I am in. And thank you for being here with me as we reload, as I got my daily shutdown. I don't know what it is, but they like to shut me down every day, sometime around 45 to 2:15. Everything has to be rebooted, reset, reading out of this thing, meaning it's not getting into it via the cable that's back there. And so, yes, it's a cable system. We're connected to a cable, folks. And that's part of our problem. Cat... Hey, by the way, don't misrepresent me, Jose D. I'm not a millionaire. I am not there yet. All right. Getting close, but no. Maybe one day. It is an aspiration, and Sofi is going to be part of the reason I will do that. That's where I'm put most of my eggs, really, folks. My computer has completely restarted now. Let's click continue here and see if we can get a connection to Think or Swim. Yep, it's letting me put a password in. And I'm putting a password in now. And we're going in on Think or Swim, ladies and gentlemen. And we've been trying this out. This is paper money, folks. We're using something called paper money. And we're trying to teach people on this channel how to start trading without any risk whatsoever. Okay? So I posted a video earlier on how to create the paper money account and get it all set up. And we're trying it out today. Okay? And that is what the purpose is of this video today, is to teach people how to use the simulated money, if you will. Simulated trading, it's called. Simulated trading. That's what we're doing. And we're teaching people for this channel how to do paper money. So in case you don't know already, I already did a video, the last video I put up, showing people how to set all of this up. So go back and you'll see videos that are labeled as such. And now let me get over here and click YouTube over here so I can monitor what's being said. And I appreciate you guys coming back in here. It's NH Funny Farm. I need a Corvette and the bill sent to my girl. You guys are hilarious. You guys are funny. All right, so anyway, we're looking right now at a stock SRRK. And folks, what's cool is I can click on up here. I'm going to hit on drawings tool. I'm going to change the drawing tool to the little arrow. So I'm over here now, clicking on drawings up here. I get this drop down, click on the arrow, and now I'm going to highlight this area of the chart right here. And it zooms in on it. And now, if I want to move this over, I believe there's a faster way, but I don't see it at the bottom anymore. But I got to go back to the drawings right here. Back to the drawing board, folks, and pick the tool there. And now I can move this over like this, all right? And folks, take a look at the MACD right there. Look at that MACD right now starting to go green. Very nice looking. That looks good, folks. That MACD didn't even push down into the red right here. We've got a double stack building here. Got a double stack. Looks to me like a double stack on SoFi. I'm very encouraged by the look of that. And oh, I'm sorry, this is SRRK we're looking at. This is the stock symbol SRRK, okay? And I'm watching this for the bottom, folks. And I like that MACD going up there. I do like that. And yeah, where are we right now on this? The price is $30.97. Again, what did they take it down to? 30.66. They hit it for 30.66 down here, folks. This is what they were shooting for, and they got right there. Actually got it a little bit lower than that. They got it all the way down to right here, 30.66. You can see that's the number that they had in their target right there, and they built a lot of shares in there at that number. They got a lot there. All right, folks. Well, I just put in a trade. The time is All right, folks. Well, I just put in a trade. The time is 2:41, and I just picked up some more of this at SRRK. I just got through filling there. If I go over to monitor, you'll see SRRK now. And right now on my account trades today without selling SoFi at the high where I should have. But I told you where to sell it at the high today. I told you where to sell SoFi. I told you to move those orders up from 854 and 855 up to 859 and 860, and that was the high of the day, 860. So congratulations there if you did that. And I'm sorry about the signal coming in and out, but at least you're getting some of this and hopefully learning a little bit. And so that's the reason I just decided to buy that stock right there again. And my last interesting thing is when I go over here to the one that I just bought, SRRK, I'm wondering if I can see settled trades, selected tools, subtotals, overall totals. I'm wondering why I cannot see. I see I own 30 shares now, and the price is $32.79, and the mark right now is $30.70. Okay. Just trying to figure this out here, folks, a little bit. I'm trying to figure out why I can't see what that last order filled at, the specific order, what it filled at. And it says here, 17. Ah, there it is. I went over here, folks, and right up here, there's a thing right up here. And that bar right there shows you your filled orders. And you can see I just got through filling right here on, let's see, let's look at the timeline. 1441.42. Yes, I just bought SoFi at 839 limit share, and I've got they did fill that order on that. That's good. SoFi buy, and I also bought this stock right here, SRRK at 30.82. I just got SRRK at 30.82. Good to know. Okay, I see how this works, and it's at 30.70 right now. 30.73. Okay. All right. And they're going for a 30.66. I ought to put another order in right now. So I think I am going to. So I'm going to hit trade, and I'm on SRRK. I've got SoFi in here, so this has to be changed. And it would be neat if I could click right there. And the last one I had was SRRK, and it would just do it. But I can just type it in and hit enter. And then I can go up to the ask. And that gives me a buy order. And again, I'm going to try this right here. And I'm going to try 10 shares because they're close to the 6.6. And the price right now is 30.77 and 30.83. So I'm just going to actually do that 3077 number. 3077 limit. 307. I'll do 3079 and I'll hit confirm and send for 10 shares. Send it in. And I'm now in on that one. And I can come up here to monitor that trade, and it just shows right up here, SRRK just filled 3074. 3074. I was trying for 366 number. Yep. Okay, that's cool. All right, I'm glad to see that. All right. So you guys saw how I did that. There's a little thing up here. It says filled orders. You can click on that and it shows you all the orders individually. Pretty sweet. I hope that this is helping you. So right up here is where I'm looking for this. It's a very small area that says filled orders, and click on that, and then they all drop down and you can see all of the orders that you made and what prices that you filled at over here. All right. And yeah, pretty cool. Pretty easy to figure that out. No big deal. And again, we're just walking through this together. I've never done this before myself. I've never done this. I have no idea what I'm doing on Thinkorswim paper money. I don't know a thing about it. All right, but I'm learning. Because I think it'll be fun for you guys to watch me trade this in my real account and watch what happens each day. I think you guys will probably really enjoy that. We'll still give information about the company and all the news, but this is something that we can really enjoy seeing exactly how it works and comes into play here, right? So now I'm going to put this screen down for just a minute, and I want to pop up Sofi, and let's get over here and see if we can make a connection now. Oh yeah, we're in, and there's the hurricane path, and that is exactly over my folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I was born right here, right there in a place called Winter Haven, Florida. That's where I was born, home of the Boston Red Sox and a place that used to be called Cypress Gardens Boulevard. Well, Cypress Gardens. I mean, Cypress Gardens was the famous attraction that had the biggest water ski attraction in the U.S. And anyway, now Dick Pope Sr., and I used to work for him personally. Dick Pope Jr., I worked for him personally at his home, doing taking care of his yard. He had me working at the Cypress Gardens and picked me out and said, "You're coming with me, bro." So I took off and started working over at his house, which is pretty cool. Watched his wife total 3 vehicles right out on the end of their driveway because she thought everyone should know who she was and she had the right of way. She would just simply pull straight out of the driveway, and whether anyone was coming or not, if they didn't stop for her, they hit her. As simple as that. All right, sorry we're having so much trouble here right now, but we're going to get back to Sofi stock, and we say a prayer for all those individuals involved in that area of that storm. All right, so let's get back over here, and we're going to look at all these stocks that we're buying right now, and that looks very, very attractive right there. I'm very happy for all of you who are here today and seeing Sofi up 14 cents with us again and going to 8. It's going to go to 8.50, folks, at the close. We're going to take a look over here at another one, Octo. Yep, I want to look at Octo here. All right. See where it is over 2. That's not bad. I'm going to look at Duo. I'm sorry. DUO. DUO, there it is. We're going to keep an eye on all these stocks right here. Oh, that's better. Okay. It was 161, so it's definitely bounced off there. Duo is now still trying to be pulled over a little bit and down, but all right, I see where it is there. I actually like it here, folks. I mean, this is doggone, man. This is 3 months of the absolute collapse of it. There will be a bottom. There's a number they're shooting for, and I think this is it, 166. I think it's it, so... All right, sorry, but call me a glutton for punishment. But, folks, I would trade just this way, what you see right here. And I'm coming in on Duo right now. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it right now. Put it in here on Trade Grid, Duo. I don't know why I have to do it both. It's weird. I might not need to. I just don't know what I'm doing. And I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to buy the quantity of shares that I want of this. Is going to be based on my boom. It'll automatically default right here to 100, but I'm going to change this amount. All right. So we're going to change the quantity of shares that we're buying here, and we're going to make it just 10 because I want to do a market and share just to see what it fills for based on, sometimes I like to do that, just a market share buy to see what it fills based on the price. The price up there says 16650. So let's just confirm this and send this in for 10 shares now. Buying duo. Here we go. Confirm and send. All right. And then I can come over here to, I said, monitor working orders. There it is. Duo 167. See? So the market is taking it to the higher side here versus the 166. That's a market share buy. Now, what I want to do here, if I click this button plus here, what does this say? I can add a note to it if I want to. Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to add a note to it, but one thing I'd like to do is be able to reuse this order. So I'm going to click on this thing and I'm going to try double clicking on it. And that doesn't allow me anything. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to again, go back to trade. I'm going to do duo. I'm going to buy it here again. And I'm going to put in, again, an order on the bid side. So what I'm doing here, folks, looking up at the top, I'm here on the trade grid. I've got up here all products. I've got here, and one thing before I make this purchase that I want to do is I would like to take a look at the chart on it. So I'm going to go to chart, and I'm going to see if it's still turning on the green side with the MACD. And folks, I like what I see here. I see life in this stock. I see this line breaking off of this top, over this resistance right down here at the bottom too. Look down here. See this line right here? It looks good to me. It's coming off of that line. Zoom in a little bit here. Let's get a closer look. Okay, and then we got this tool. We can move it over here. I'm moving this back over now that I zoomed in. Please let me get to the end. There it is. And folks, that MACD is turning green right now. That MACD is starting to move to the upside. I don't know that it's going to continue, but it looks good. And I need to add an RSI on here. So here, let's try this, folks. I'm going to show you something. Yep. It says right there, I've got it listed over here as the MACD. I've got the blue line listed as the MACD, okay? I don't have an RSI. That's what I said. I just got these saying that. It's funny that you would mention that because I want to do something. I'm going to go up here to the top right. All right, folks. And I'm clicking on studies right here. And I'm going to go down here and edit studies. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to look for RSI, relative strength indicator. RSI. There it is. I double click it. It just moved in here. And I'm going to make that color. I'm going to change it, go to this. I'm going over to the gear. I clicked on the gear right there. And now this pops up. And I want to change the width of this to a size 2. And then I want to make the color, I'm going to make the color red. And red is overbought, and this would be oversold. So really, to be honest with you, to me, I'd like to change this to the red, oversold. That means, well, actually, this should be the green time. This is when you get in. Overbought, yep, oversold. So this is the point I'm going to get in when it turns green. And we're going to click OK, all right? And apply over here, applying, click apply, OK, and apply. And boom. And now we should have the RSI in there too. And so at any rate, I've got a volume indicator. And by the way, on my trading platform, I have different candlesticks. My candlesticks show if the volume's coming in, buying or selling, not just these types of candlesticks. I have different ones on mine. All right. that I'm going to be trading with tomorrow when we go real time. If I get familiar enough with this, I'm trying to get familiar enough with this so I can start trading with this platform and see how it works. You guys can watch and see how much the gains up being or being losses. And we're just learning as we go along here, and we're simulated trading right here today, so you guys can learn how to do it. And right now, I can go. I'm presuming over here to trade, and I want to get back over here to basically, there it is. There's a figure up here that shows me this. And now I got charts, I got scan, I got analyze, I got monitor. I'm going to close this filled orders. I'm going to close that out. I'm not going to have that. And now I can see over here that I'm about to go green. Oh, we're about to take it green right now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we're about to be profitable today. Well, I already was when Sofi was up there and should have sold it when it was at 860, but we're going green. And the one thing that's cool about this is that you can monitor over here the change right now, okay? And this will help you know which one is going up the most right now. So keep your eye on the change here on the prices, and you can see which one's moving up, and you know which one to cherry pick more of, okay? So you're watching all of these. That one just went down. This one's up a little. This one's at 916, 165. All right, you're just watching these, 919, 917, 842, 164. And which one of them has made the most change, all right? All right, that's another thing to keep an eye on. But I'm looking at these numbers right here, folks. And this is going to be my indicator for which one is increasing right now at the highest rate, okay? You really can watch this, and this will tell you which one you need to be getting more of, okay? And that's what I like to do. In this case, I'm just showing it to you. We're learning as we go, folks. It's as simple as that. And yep, still down a tad, but I want to look at some other charts here. Let me get down here. And there's Duo at 166. And ladies and gentlemen, I just love to see a stock sit there so long at that price. And therefore, folks, I'm going to buy some more of this right now because it's my opinion they're accumulating at that number. I could be completely wrong, but look how much it's already down, folks. I'm going to take another risk on this. I'm going to take up a position on Duo, and I would anyway in my account. So right now we're going to go to trade. We've got Duo in there. We're going to do the ask. And we're going to buy, a small amount. I do not buy in big bunches, folks. I never have. I never will. I'm very conservative. I'm going to try 20 shares here. All right. And I'm coming in over here, and the price is 165. And I'm just going to do a market share buy. I don't care. I'm going to do no limit order here. We're going market. And I want to see what the market is. And by the way, you know what? I'm going to change this. I'm going to take this down. Whoops. That just made it a sell. We don't want to do that. We're going to test this and see. We're going to put in 10. 10 at market. And the price now is 164. Confirm and send. Send it in now at 164. All right. And then we're going to come up here to monitor. And we're going to go to filled orders, and that filled at 165. Okay, so that tells me that just filled up here at 165. All right, they were showing 164 for the bid ask, but it filled at 165, and to me, that's a good thing. Okay, it's just a check of where the flow is, where the trend is headed, and it actually indicates a little bit that it might be moving to the upside rather than. So we'll see. That's just a little nibble to see what it's doing. That's all we're doing here. That's all we're doing. We're going to watch this closely here, and we're also going to be watching some other stocks. So let me take a look at some other ones here that have been on our buy list. And those would be LASE. So let's take a look at LASE. This is a C. Dames call. Folks, you owe it to C. Dames for this beautiful call on this stock. C. Dames. Man, oh man. Wow. What do you know? C. Dames called this one out. And folks, I have the date. I have the date that he called it out right there. It was on, C. Dames called it out, and it was on October the 7th. This is when I bought some Sofi. I mean, yeah. But look at this, folks. He called this out, C. Dames, and it wasn't 831. Don't be confused, because Sofi was at 831, 32, 34, 36, I believe, on that date when it was there. But folks, I want you to know, C. Dames called this one out, LASE, and it's at 928 now. And you can see the buy prices where I was coming in on this one. LASE filled at 466, 466.01. Look at that, folks. LASE. You know what? I haven't been keeping up with this. I really should do this because I have a biggest gainer sheet over here, and I haven't been keeping up with it. But LASE is going to have to go on that biggest gainer sheet right now, folks. A 100% gain. And today is, 10-8, 10-8, LASE 100% up. Nice pop. Woo! All right, everybody. Yes, C. Dames. Yes, you get the credit where the credit is due. Brady Thompson. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, everyone. Congratulations. And I hope you just sold it there at $8.99. Okay. You'd be wise to get out right there at $8.88. I would have sold everything there at $8.88, my friends. And you know that. I'd have been out of this thing like a hot potato at $8.88 right there. You should have had your sell orders there, folks, at $8.88, at least for the amount that you put in. You should sell at $8.88 for what you put into this stock, all right? That's what I'm telling you right now in case you're wondering where you should sell it. So right now, if you own it, I put my sell order in right now and be glad you got out over $8.88 because that's usually a stopping point. And by the way, one good number over 9 is 907, 908 right here. So if you want to try to maximize your profit, but there it is, $8.88, and it's already dropping. But if you want to try it, you can try 906 and 907 if you want to try those numbers. But she's dropping now. And I'd be very careful right here, folks. I would really have sold right there at $8.88, and you guys all know that. So, and another number that's good to sell at, like I said, is going to be 906 and 907, 908. Put your sell orders now at 906, 907, 908. And if it doesn't stop there, your orders should go in up to 920, around 917, 18, 19, and 20. If it does not stop at 908, folks, it's going to 920. I can promise you. If it doesn't stop at 908, it's going to 920. And the gap has already been created up above already. So we're going to head back up to that pretty quick, folks. When these buyers start coming in, it'll jump past 906, 907, 908. And the next numbers you should sell, if it doesn't come back down from 908, you should put your sell orders in at 917, 18, 19, and 20. All right, that's just my thinking. We'll see if I'm right or if I'm wrong, but I think I'm going to be right. Meanwhile, we look at Sofi 841, and this stock looks good, LASE. And ladies and gentlemen, I am going to go ahead in my chart here. I bought this stock today, so I'm going to go over here to trade. I'm going to put in LASE, and I'm putting it in now. And I'm going to come down here and put it in LASE. All right. And I'm going to put bid. I'm clicking on bid and I'm going to sell right now. And I'm just going to put in, let's put in 20 right here. Let's sell 20 right here, 20. And the limit is, and the price right now is $8.92. So I'm going for $8.93. And I'm going to hit confirm, and I'm selling 20, send at $8.93 right now. Okay? And I'm hoping to buy back below that, and I want to put a buy in at $8.88 if it drops back down. Now, the next numbers I want to sell on this, and I've got to look at how many shares I'm holding. So I'm going to go to monitor, and I want to see how many shares I'm holding of this stock. Position statement. So right here is a position statement. Let's click on this. And that would be, we're going to do LASE, click enter. Oh, sorry, folks. LASE, there it is, laser photonics. Create alert, adjust cache, copy, more info. Nope. Okay. Well, it says the time of sell, Lays, I just sold at $8.95, folks. I just sold at $8.95. And now I'm trying to figure out how many shares of Lays I'm still holding. And it says here that I bought earlier 100. I've got 200. So I just sold 20. I've got 180 left. All right. So, and I know there's a better way to do that, but I'm going to come over here now. I'm looking at it now, and where's the price? $8.98. I'd like to sell there, so I'm going to sell again on Lays right now. LASE. I don't know why it still isn't lit up, but it wasn't. I'm going to enter it now, and I'm going to hit bid. And I'm going to sell here a limit order. I'm coming over here. I'm doing a limit order at $8.99 right now. Limit day, sell, confirm. And I don't want to sell 100. I want to come over here and I just want to sell 20. So I'll have a 160 left. So I'm doing 20 only. And now I'm going to submit that over here, confirm and send. On the right hand side, and it says there it is. And I click send it in. All right. So I just got through selling some more Lays right there. And if I want to know what I sold it for, the last says $8.90.72. And I'm going to look at mine right now and see if I go to the monitor. It says I closed 20 at $8.95, and I've got another one waiting apparently. Let's go up here. Working orders 1, and it says strike stop pop price $8.99 limit. Yep, $8.99 limit. Well, it must have gone over that. It must have gone over $8.99. But I'm going to leave it there. Let me go see where the price is right now. We're going to go back up over here to trade, and we're doing Lays, and the price is $8.90. Oh, I'm trying to sell it at $8.99. That's the problem. Yeah, I'm trying to sell there. Yep. And but they pulled that thing right back down to $8.81. And now you know why I tell you I wanted to get out up there around those numbers, folks. And I just got 2 very nice sells out there, and now I'm going to get to buy back lower. And I can also come over here and I can put this down a little bit. I want to look at all my other screens and see where we are. Hey, Tyler, I'm checking back in between getting stuff cleaned up here. Did y'all figure out what's up with CHSN? No, I'm going to come over here and check right now. CHSM. There it is. It's sitting flat at 1224. It's not moving at all. And don't see a single thing going on. And it's dead. I don't know. Maybe they went out of business. I'm not sure. There's nothing happening here. And there's no news. It says International Holding announces first half of fiscal 10 days ago. There's no news on this thing, and it is flat. They may have had a buyout or something. I don't know, man. That's weird. Let's see if we can dig a little further. Google. Paste. Search. Tools. Tools, we're looking for any time. We're looking past 24 hours. CHN stock halted for 6th time today. Get more news. It's halted for the 6th time. A holding company incorporated in Cayman Islands, whose principal executive offices 1 hour ago, Investors Hub, It appears to the Securities and Exchange Commission that the public interest in the protection of investors requires suspension in trading of the securities of CHSN, a holding company incorporated in the Cayman Islands whose principal executive offices are located in Urumqi, Xinjiang, China, because of the questions and concerns regarding, concerns regarding indicia of potential manipulation in the securities of Chanson effectuated through recommendations made to investors by unknown persons via social media to purchase the securities of Chanson, which appeared to be designed to artificially inflate the price and volume of the securities of Chanson. As of October 7th, 2024, the common stock of Chanson is listed as NASDAQ CHSN, and the commission is of the opinion that the public interest and the protection of investors requires suspension of trading in the security of the above listed company. And there you go. You heard it here first. That's what's going on with CHSN. Not good, folks. That's not good at all. And so now we'll get it to become... if you're still holding some CHSN at all, you're going to get involved in a class action lawsuit that's already been filed, I'm sure, by 14 attorneys. And you can hopefully try to get a fraction of your money back by suing these people for misrepresentation or whatever. So that's what's going on with that. I hope you're not holding a lot, and you shouldn't be, because I always tell people, never dive in. Always wait. We're always waiting here. And especially waiting on Sofi to get back over 10. Am I right? My goodness gracious, waiting on Sofi to get back over 10. Well, folks, I want to thank you for being here. Let's get over here to my channel and monitor what you guys are saying. I'm sorry, I've been busy right here for a little bit, and I'm going to go to my channel video. I hope you liked the fact that I posted the shorts are down 16+% right now. And they're about to be down a lot more. All right. And we hit here on skip. And there we go. I can read everybody. Any predictions on SoFi's close today? Yes, 850. It's going to close at 850. We're going to start seeing closes at 850 and then 875 and 9. We're going to be right on the options numbers, folks. We're going to be closing each day's right on the options numbers. There won't be many in-betweeners, okay, in my opinion. So today, 850 is the close. And then in the after hours, it'll probably go up maybe another 2 or 3. It's been going up every evening in the after hours. Very encouraging sign right there. But anyway, let's go see, looking at Thinkorswim. And I'm going up here to my account, monitoring it. And when I go over here to trade, I can look at my positions down below here. And I'm going to try to take a look when I'm on trade and monitor. I'm going to go with filled orders. I want to do account statement. Let's take a look and see. Well, kind of interesting here. I'm trying to figure out where I was when I was showing my my balance there. It was showing a running balance over on the right. And right now I'm not seeing that anymore. So I don't know what I did to have a running balance over on the right. But that seems to have gone away now. I'm trying to monitor. Let's close this out, the working orders. Maybe we'll see it now if we close out filled orders. And there it is. So right now, as I almost went green, now I'm back down $126. Now, keeping in mind, I did buy Sofi much lower today, and I could have sold it and should have put it on here. I didn't even think to do it, folks, to sell when it was on these that I normally sell, which would be at the high of the day. And I told you guys to sell there at 859 and 860, and I should have had them on this. I should have put them in here and sold there. But I'm learning, and we'll be all right. We'll be all right. We're still going to find a runner this afternoon to get into before it takes off. And the time right now, folks, is 3:14 in the afternoon. And there's no better way than to help propel your stock higher than to come in on a triple upside crossover, folks, on a freaking beautiful day, Tuesday, October 8th, my mother's birthday, and maybe my baby granddaughter's birthday. We're waiting any minute for a phone call. All right, so this looks good to me, folks. So I'm going to get some more Sofi right now. I like the look of that chart, and that looks like a good place to pick up some Sofi. What I'm going to do is go up here to my charts and I want to enter in SoFi right now. And Lay's looks good, folks. So Lay's has another leg up, it looks like to me. Now I'm coming in on SoFi, and I want to change my tool, my drawing tool. I'm going to come up here and change my drawing tool to this arrow so I can highlight this right here and look at that. And I want to look at this real close, so I'm going to now come back up to the drawing tool again and choose drawing tool hand right there. And now I can move this over. There you go. And now I can look, the MACD just went red, but it's softening up. It's not getting heavy red right now. The MACD's not getting a heavy red hit right here. And I'm also looking at the right here. The blue 45 is indeed above the 50-day. I like that a lot. Let's move this back over here and look at it. Yes, indeed. It is moving over the 50-day moving average there. And you can clearly see where the 200-day moving average is going. It's going up, people. It's going up. And I'm looking at this 10-day moving average right there, the purple 10-day moving average. I hope you can see this up here. All right, this is where I'm looking right here. I should adjust this a little higher. And I don't know why I can't see anything on my screen over here on my YouTube screen. All right, Blister. My wife Ginger's birthday is too. Happy birthday, ladies. Yes. Happy birthday to you, Ginger. And can you show me your trading account stock tallies so I can match? Yeah. If I can figure out where those are. But man, I like the look of that chart right there. Blue above the blue 45 above the 50, the 10-day moving to the upside right here, folks. I think we got a launch coming in. I think they ran it down as much as they could right there, and I'm going to buy some more of this right now, folks. So I'm going to come over here to trade, and then I'll do that for you. Just give me a second, and I'll do that for you, pale pinkish humanoid. Hold on. And we're going to go over here right now, and we're hitting trade, and we're putting in SoFi stock. SOFI, and we're going to buy it now. Right now, SoFi, and we're coming in on it. Price says 841, and I see it went to the upside 841.01. It's on the rise, folks, so I am going to put in a buy order on this to the ask side, and I'm going to come down here. I'm going to buy 100 shares, and I'm going to try to catch it at 841 right now, and I'm going to confirm and send 100 shares. There you go, and I'm in 100 shares. 841 I'm trying to get. And then I'm going to come in again with a 50-share buy, and I'm going to go to the ask side here, and I'm on the ask side, and that loads up a buy, and I'm going to come in for 50 shares at market just to test it and see where it is. All right, let's do 50 shares at market just to see where it is. Market buy. Limit goes to market, see where it fills. Confirm and send. And send. And we're just in now. We're going to go to monitor. We're going to click on our trades up here, which says monitor. There's supposed to be working orders right here. 2 orders working. And you can see we've got an order to sell some Lays waiting right now to sell Lays at 41. And so we look at SoFi now, it's at 841.5. I'm sure 841, most likely. Yep, pale pinkish humanoid. Pale pinkish humanoid. Hold on a second here. And the time, I'm trying to show you where the time is right now. It is 3:19 p.m. And so we're trying to get that SoFi at 841. And hopefully we will get that. Now, that being said, as I said, I'm going over to SoFi now. I'm going to go in on the ask. I'm going to try and pick up right here at 842, or we'll just pick up right here 50 shares. 50 shares. We're coming in buying right now at a market share buy. Market share buy, 50 shares. Confirm and send. Time now is 3:19 p.m. And for some reason, I don't see anything coming up over here. No screen is popping up, and I hope it's not that pop-up blocker crap again. Because I like to be able to see what I'm showing you guys. There we go. Now I see it. All right, everybody. Time now is 3:20. I think we got ourselves a nice move coming into this afternoon. Now I'm going to go over here to monitor. And by the way, Pale Peak is humanoid. Please instruct me on how to show you what you just asked for. Okay? Please instruct me on how to perform what you just asked for. I saw that you just asked for. Can you show me your trading account stock tallies? All right, so I guess you're talking my working orders. So I'm going to go to working orders right now that filled, and these are them right now. All right. The only one that hasn't filled is I've got one here for Lay's that I'm trying to sell at $8.95, a sell order. That's the only one I don't believe. No, that one did fill. That one did fill. I did get one sell order at $8.95 on Lay's. So is this what you're looking for? Is that what you're looking for right there? And I guess I'm sorry because I should be where you can see the stock symbol. Where's this? Oh, there they are. Yep, you can see them. You can hold on a second. There you go. That's where we should be good right there. We should be good right there. Are we all set? Because I'm going to roll on over here. I want to get back to trading, man. I want to look at these charts. I'm going to go to some charts here. Hopefully, and is that all of them? Yeah, that seems to be every one down to the bottom. And one canceled order that I had that I did not get to go through because I just wanted to raise it a little bit. I didn't realize it would cancel. I thought I was just editing that order, but it canceled that order. All right, so we're going back over to trade now. Hopefully you're all right. What's your thoughts on LL? Doug, hold on. It's Lego. Yeah, LL. All right, well, I guess we can put it in here right now and see if I want to buy it once I look at its chart, right? LL Flooring. That's all I see. Uh, uh, Doug, you said LL, but that's not the sign here for Lego. That's LL Flooring Holdings. I don't know what to say, so sorry. Okay. So I don't see anything there. I'm going to go back over to something I can buy, though. Maybe. What's the runner today, right now, folks? Let's go see where BITF is right now, if it's worth buying into. 184. Oh, that's actually a pretty good spot to get some of it, perhaps. But I like to try to reinforce positions that I'm already holding here for the most part. So let's go look back at our SRRK chart right now, charts. And BITF is at the bottom. SRRK. There we go. We're going to put that in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Run it down there and work it out hard at 29.66, 29.70s. Man, did they wash that thing out right there? Big time. SRRK. And I can see down below here, having put that in, interestingly enough, I can see orders down here at the bottom showing me the ones that I guess that filled Duo. Oh, I see. Yep, SoFi, and this is down at the bottom. Order and strategy books orders. Okay, and I wonder if I can do both SoFi buy right now again. If I hit this, edit. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Just looking to see if there's another way to do it over again. All right, orders and strategy book. Thank you very much. And I'm looking at this stock, SRRK. And now I want to go to trade. And I want to go to, very interesting. Close this out. That's what I got to do. Trade. There we go. And we're going in here on the ask. 29.89. Man, they usually like to close it at 31. It opened at 33 today. The high was 35. That's not a big move on this thing, folks, really. So I don't know whether it's worth coming in on this for any more or not at all. Taking a look at it. SRRK chart. Let's go look at that chart right now. And it is just getting trounced. But it's starting to move to the upside. I see some green down here on this MACD down below here. I see a little bit of green showing right there on that MACD, but they've been holding it green and red and green and red and green and red all afternoon, folks. And to me, that almost looks like accumulation. It really does. And so it's an expensive stock, though, folks. So don't know necessarily whether I want to hold it right now or not. All right, so I'm going to go up here to monitor. And I'm going to go to trade, and I want to go to over here. Let's see. I'm trying to find out where my, there it is, activity and positions. There we go. And I want to close this now because I want to look at where where I am on the day. And right now, folks, after messing up and not selling SoFi this morning where I should have, and I told you to sell it, so that would be good. You guys should all be green right now. If you sold SoFi where I told you to sell it and I did not sell it, you guys should all be green right now on those buys. And to be exact, on Duo right now, we're down 170. On Lays, we're up 73. On SoFi, we're up 32.80. And on SRRK, down $91, pardon me. And again, we're using paper trading, and I should have put a sell order in on SoFi for those shares. 580 shares I could have made a nice little profit on when that was up there at the high where I told you to sell it at 859 and 860 this morning. But I didn't do it, so but that's okay. I think we'll overcome it. I am sure of it. I'll overcome it. And the way that it will be overcome is by looking at charts. And I certainly do like 841 right here on SoFi. Man, 208 on Octo. Okay. Duo's being accumulated at 166. And is it ever, man? Is that stock being accumulated? And how many shares today to get in there? Volume, 8 million shares today to get it down to 166 and hold it there, folks. And the low today was 160. High was, what do you know, 212. Right at 213, folks. They stopped it at $2.13. I would have told you to sell it at 211, 212, 213. Should have had settlers. You should have also sold it at 207 and 208. 206, 7, and 8 to be exact. And you would be good here buying back right now after you sold there. You'd be very happy buying back here on this manipulation. So that's just my call. And tomorrow they're probably going to do it again and stop it at $2.13 and drive it down to $1.66. And they probably will do it for a week and you can make a bunch of money on it every single day. Right? So we're just watching this for the bottom now. And the best place to put an order here would be 161 or 155 and 156. In the after hours, they'll probably go there. So let's just watch this and see what they try in the after hours with it. All right, I've already bought enough shares here around 166. I don't need to go any further into this as it falls, but I'm going to see what happens in the after hours because I think it looks a lot like a lot of accumulation today. I could be completely wrong, but folks, at some point, just like they don't keep always going up, they don't always keep going down. And this stock, by the way, over the last 6 months, even at this price, is still up 285%. You keep that in mind, all right? There's people that had it way less than where it is now, and they're just probably accumulating here. I'm guessing. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't think so, folks. I think it could be a firecracker here one of these days soon and worth holding on and accumulating when they run it down to favorite numbers that they like to manipulate it to. I'm just saying. I could be wrong, but I sure don't think so. This looks like a very good place to buy. 24% down. And they're just taking advantage, in my opinion, of weak retail hands. And this is where people step in, where others fare to venture. I'm not afraid. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a great time to pick this up. And I'm going to put an order in on Duo right now at 3:30. All right, so I'm going in on Duo trade, and we're going to put in DUO right here, DUO. That's what we want to buy. We want to pay up here. I see I have to change it in two places for some reason. I don't know why. And then we got the price. We're going to come in at the ask, and we're going to try to buy here right now. And I'll buy 100 shares. And actually, I'm going to be a little concerned. Well, no, I'll do 100. That's easy. 100 here. I'm going market share buy. I don't care about limit. I'm going to go in market right here. Boop. Limit. Market share. Boom. All right, so I'm putting in over here. Market share buy is where I'm choosing the order type. And I'm going to order right now. Boom. 100 shares of Duo. Confirm and send that in. All right. Now we're going to go back over here. I can click up here on monitor if I want to. And it says down below, Duo, 720 shares. Just down here, I'm looking at the bottom of the screen now. And I see this right here. I can click on this position that disappears down to the bottom. But if I look down here and click position, it shows me how much I own, 720 shares. And my trade price, 188.43. It's at 162.50 right now. Yep, I'm down $186. Yep, that's right. Silly me, buying more at 162. So as a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, and you've seen me do this on my account, I will come in again on this at the ask, and I will buy right here. The stock price is at 164 again, where they're just accumulating it. And I'm going to come in right here, and I'm going to buy, there we go, delete 20 shares. And I'm just doing this at market to see where the price ends up. So the limit, I'm going to put a market share buy. Coming over here to this side, and we're going to hit market share buy, market. And I'm going to try and get some of this light off of me, folks, so you can see a little bit better the screen. All right, I think that'll help a lot. And so right now we're coming in for a market share buy. We hit confirm and send, and we hit that right there. And we're buying Duo. Now, folks, I'm letting you know that had I the ability to trade on my own account today, this is exactly the same thing I would be doing right now, okay? So even though we're in a simulation scenario here, if it was my account, this is what I'd be doing. And, I'm just letting you know that these are probably the amounts that I would be using. I'm trying to be as accurate as I can when I do these trades, and not just because I have up here $99,000, it says. You can see this is the same scenario with my true life. Just because I have a lot to bid with, I don't use it all. I'm going very, very, very fractionally. I wade into these positions, folks. And right now I can go over here and I can put monitor, and I can look at where I am. I'm currently down $263 on today's trades. And again, that's because I did not sell Sofi when it hit the high today. But that's okay. All right, and we're going to now put this down. I want to look at some of these charts. Duo 162, there it is. I'm going to look at SoFi, 841, and being held there. Very adamant trying to hold this at 841. That's a very long time, folks, for what I would call consolidation. And I think we're headed for another close going higher here. We've been seeing it every single day, then waiting till the last to start coming in. And then they start coming in heavy. So let's go see if we're going to see that again. By the way, aren't you glad you sold Lay's up there? Sold Lay's. I sold that when it was over $9. And you folks, you guys could have done it too. All right. And we're looking here at Lay's. I'm still sitting on 180 shares. Right now, I'm actually down $13 on it. I'm down 13 bucks right now on it after I sold the shares I sold. I've still got an order waiting for some to sell for a few shares, but man, I should have sold more there when it was at that high. But I am learning here things. I'm doing this at a certain pace, folks. I'm moving around, and I'm going to try to do this, and you guys can see how it all works on this paper money. And so now we're looking at 807. And guys and gals, I love to buy when they run it down to that number, and I'm no idiot. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy some more Lay's. Even though I just saw it hit $8, I'm going to buy some more of this right now. So if I click on this, I wonder if there's a way to just do a quick order, and I don't see it. So I'm going to go back to trade, and I'm going to put in here LASE. And I think it's a good place to buy some LASE. And enter. And we are going to put in, there it is. There it is, LASE. And the current price on that is $7.75. I love buying 777s. So I'm coming in at the ask side here, coming in here, and I'm going to try to buy it at $7.78. And that is not this stock Duo. I got to change something here. It's got Duo at the top. All right, LASE. There we go. Enter. All right. LASE. And now we're going to hit back up to the ask button on LASE. And there it is. Now we've got Lay's in here, and we're hitting buy, and we're going to try and pick up, we'll try and pick up 20 shares here. And the price is currently at $7.79. I'm going to put this in now at $7.79 limit and confirm and send. Trying to pick up $7.79 limit order right here on this. Showing up here, the last is $7.76.5, so I'm sure I got lower. And it says right here, when I look down below, we just filled right there. Trade price 200. Hold on a second here. Monitor, sheesh. And we got filled orders right here. Boom. And right there, the last one, Lay's filled at 778, folks. 778 on Lay's was the last order to fill. Going back over to Lay's again, looking at the price, it says right now 770. So they're looking for a 766. So I'm going to come in again here on this right now, and I want to hit the ask. Gives me a buy order. And I'm going to try to get the price. Right now, they have it at 770. So we're going to put in 70. And I might as well just get market here. They're so close to 766. Market type, day, confirm. I'm only going to do 10 there. Delete. And I'm doing 10 shares here, folks. Not 200. 10. All right. Oh my gosh, change here to 10, please. Come on. There we go. That got changed over to 10 right there. I'm going to hit confirm and send it in. Market share buy, and I'm going to see where that fills right now. Now, one thing I see up here, I got all these stocks up here in this window above me, all right? And what I don't know is why those are there, okay? I have no idea who's got these stuck in front of me to look at. They're not my stocks. I don't follow any of this. So not really sure what that's all about. But I wonder if I come down and click on this, If I can just delete that. So let's try it. Delete. And this one, delete. Yes. And this one, delete. And this one, delete. It looks like they're deleting. Yes, they are deleting. I'm clicking that one and delete. I click that one and delete. I click this one and delete. This one and delete. I probably could do this and shift and all the way up and just delete them all. But at any rate, I don't need any of these. This one, shift, I'll go down to this one. And it does not let me do it that way, unfortunately. I can't do it that way. But so I don't know why these are selected down here, but I can delete them, I guess, and get rid of every one of them. And it repopulates. So I don't know what's going on here, folks. Why those are there, I have no idea. But at any rate, I don't care. I'm going back up to trade. I'm looking right now at this one here at 783 now. Lay's has turned around, it looks like. Let's try and get over here again and put in a buy order on this one more time. So we're going to hit trade. We're going to hit ask. And we're going to buy some more Lay's right now. And we're going to put in, yep, we've got that stock symbol in. And we want to ask. Here we go. Come on. There you go. And now we're going to buy here. And I'm going to pick up, since it looks like it's improving, I'm going to try to get 20 shares now. And I'm going to go in for confirm and send. Price says $7.97. What is this thing doing? You're kidding me, right? Let's try and bring this in market share here then. No limit order. We're coming over here. We're going to fill this as a market share buy right now. And we're in for this one. Confirm and send it in. And there you go, folks. We're trying to buy this now. And the price is now at $7.93. Looking down here, I've got 230 shares, and it says down here, profit loss total. I'm down $34 on Lay's right now. $36 is what I'm down. But it looks like it's getting ready to bounce here, folks. $7.96 now, after just getting those shares down there at the bottom was good. I'm going to go ahead and hit here again. Trade Lay's, and we're going to hit the ask side again. Ask is now, oh my gosh, look at it go, folks. Starting to move. 810. Coming in for 100, folks, at market now. Market share buy. Confirm and send. Sending in on Lay's, buying 100 shares now. And this is what I would do, because I see this thing has just broke over 8. It's at 824 now. Market share buys are coming in like crazy. Come on over and look at the chart with me right now and see what's going on with the Lay's chart. You can see it has a crossover bounce off the 200-day moving average right now. And if we zoom in on this and make this a chart, then I'm going to come up here and make it right here. 1 day, 1 minute there. This is where it is. And folks, the MACD just completely bottomed out, and RSI was completely maxed out right there. Look at the RSI just maxed out. All right. And that's why we got this run. That's the drop before the pop. That's the dip before the rip, everybody. And the price is $8.36 a share. Yes, indeed, everyone. Very nice, folks. Coming in here again, trade. We're going to come in on this now again for another buy. The price is $8.31. I'm going to come on up here. I'm going to put in a buy order here again. I want to do 20 at a time, 20 shares. Okay, and here's what I want to do. I want to do 20 shares of a limit price. The price now is at $8.30, and I'm going to be trying here for 8. I'll just do market, because that's a good market buy. All right, that's a good market buy. I'll come in there, confirm 20 shares. 8.30 is good. Sending now 20 shares. And I see the price right now is at $8.30 and rising, and I am glad to see that. $8.31 now. Last trade $8.32. And folks, this thing's starting to run, everybody. This thing is starting to run. The time right now is 3:44 p.m. and Lay's is on its ways, everybody. Lay's is on its ways. All right. And we are buying in on the stock LASE. Okay. And what I want to do here now is monitor this. And the last filling orders right here on Lay's, these are the last filled orders on Lay's right here. You can see them all. And that was 778. And that was a buy of 20 shares. 780, and that was a buy right there of 10 shares of Lay's. 793, we got 20. 821, we bought 100, and 832, we bought 20. That's what we do. That's what we did. Okay. And now we can go over here to the monitor and close out these filled orders by coming over here and clicking on that. And then we can see how much we've made today or lost. And I'm still down, but we're going to start making it back on that Lay's right now, folks. I have a feeling we're going to make it back on that Lay's. All right. I think it's going to run. And I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think, and if we'd have sold Sofi at the high today, we'd be good. All right, let's get this down here right now and put it down. And we're looking at Lay's now at 8:30. All right. And Sofi, oh, there she's springboarding. There she goes, folks. Whoa, she's out of here, folks. Look at that thing running. All right, folks, that's my biggest position here today that I'm holding on my paper trade. And you can see Sofi, I'm holding 580 shares. So I don't think I'm going to be down very long on that. So I'm going to come back up to here. I'm hitting trade. I'm going to come in and I'm going to help Sofi. I'm going to click buy on this. Well, I'm not using real money, so I'm not going to be doing that. This is all paper trading, folks. I'm teaching people today on this channel how to use paper trading, paper money. It's a simulated trading course that they have available to everybody. And so I'm hoping that you're learning something here. So right now we're going to go over here to the stock is Lay's. It's at 807 now. And I think I want to get some more at that number for sure. So that's a good place to buy around that number. So I'm going to come in again on Lay's and I have to hit the ask. Then it pops up a number here. I'm going to come in for 20 shares. 20 shares, delete and over and delete and 20 shares coming in right now. And I'm going to go in at 8:13, confirm and send. There you go. And we're in right now on that one for 20 shares. That's at 3:47 p.m. I'm buying LASE here. And I see the price has now gone to 8:16. And I think they just wanted to get it the last time at around 8:13. That order there for Lay's, if I go up here to monitor, I can see that the Lay's order, if I hit filled orders, just filled at 8:16. I just filled there. Over here, you can see, ladies and gentlemen, at 8:16 a share Lay's, okay? That's what we're going after right there. And we bought. And now we're going to go down here and take a look at all of our stocks that we're watching right now. And Sofi trying to be driven down to the 200-day with a teeny-weeny attack in the midst of a lot of aggression coming in. Look at all the green candlesticks. Boom, 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 boom. And here comes the short attack to try to run it back down. Shorty's in desperation mode. Look at them dumping shares here near the end of the day, trying in desperation to drive people out of this in crazy stock that they're losing so much money on. And they are indeed losing a boatload of money on this stock, ladies and gentlemen. Look at how much they're down again today. And I want you to be aware of something, folks. Yesterday's low on Sofi stock was $8.16. And today's low was 10 cents higher. Forget about it. The lows just keep getting higher. And ladies and gentlemen, I've got a little Sofi song that I hope you'll enjoy. All right. We're going to go over here to the chart we're going to put in Sofi first. So let's enter in trade and go to Sofi. Change this up here to Sofi, S-O-F-I, and there it is. And here we go. We're going to change this to Sofi, S-O-F-I, and there we go. Enter. And now we've changed that one to Sofi. Hold on, people. And now we can come over here and we can actually we can enter Sofi and we can go up here and hit the chart. And I'm going to put up a longer term chart here now. I'm going to come up here to this here and I'm going to click on it and I'm going to do the 1 year chart. All right. And this, yeah, I know you guys. Often I come into with a little melody. And this song today is going to be completely unscripted. I do not have any lyrics written out. You're going to be hearing me coming off the hip here, folks, with some total make-believe stuff coming right out of my mind. So who knows what will be said, but I can tell you one thing. I think you'll have fun. Buru, I see Buru at $1. All right, Blister, I got it. On Duo, Chi Wong holding 5,000 on Duo. Yeah, I know, it's killing us, man. We're not making the typical profits. Some of them, we have to soak it up once in a while and sell some off at a loss, and then we move it over to a runner like Sofi, and then it goes up to 10, and then we're fine again. So just take a little Duo and sell a little here and sell a little there. I bought more just now at the low, 166. I'm hoping that's the low, 164. I don't know. I'm buying it here still. I just bought a little bit here, even on the paper money. But I want you to know, folks, right now I'm busy, so I can't talk about Buru. I'm not going to run over there right now. I'm not going to buy Buru here. I can tell you that. If it's at $1, I wouldn't buy it there, and because it's a round number, and you never buy at that number. You sit and watch what it does off that number. Either it falls from there, or it rises from there, but you never buy at that number. And I will take a look at it right here quick on the chart to see what it's doing, BURU, just to get me an idea of what it's doing. Buru. Yeah, it's maxed out down. Yep, the 1 year chart looks hideous there. Yep, but that doesn't mean it's at the bottom, so I definitely wouldn't buy there, because if it goes below $1, they're going to do a reverse split to make it go back over $1 to get compliance. So don't you dare touch that thing. Don't you dare touch that thing there. No, sir. No. Don't you do it. So I got diverted there now from my song. I'm trying to sing a song. So the number one thing about this channel is I'm always going to be singing you a song. So here we go today. We've got a little song for you. I'm going to have to zoom in on this chart a little bit. And we're just going to try to just go with the flow, really, folks. Whatever happens here is going to happen, all right? And so be prepared. And you just give me a moment here. I'm trying to get all the way over to the end of the 1 year. And let's even see if this will let me go out to the 3 year here. I think it does. So let's try and go over here to a 3 year chart. Where is it? 4 hours, 4 days, 1 week. 3 years. Oh, now can we get over here like this and move it over? That's the 3 year chart, folks. Why won't it let me move it over any? I don't understand why I can't move it over. Come on over here to the right so we can see you. Because we got to sing a song off of you. Why are you being so elusive? Oh, goodness gracious, folks. I thought I had figured out how to move it over where I can watch it in the middle of the screen. And this silly thing isn't going to let me do that. And that is too freaking bad. All right. Well, I'm going to try zooming in here, folks. I don't know what I'm doing. We're going to experiment. Here we go. All right. Well, once you get out that far, it's almost really too far, folks. It really is too far. And so what I'm going to do here, folks, is I'm going to change this from that. I'm going to go back to 180 days. And maybe that'll be a little bit better for us. And again, there we go. That looks good. 180 days. Yeah. There it is. All right, folks. This I hope you like. I don't know where I'm going to go with it. We're not going to do any guitar. This is going to be completely a cappella. Sofi, we like to buy it high. No, we don't. We're the absolute opposite, folks. You know that ain't right. We cannot start this with yeah, slide it from the bottom where the date and time is to expand. Okay. Where the date and time is to expand. Okay. Boo. Okay. Woohoo. All right. That's cool. Sofi. We sell it high and then it goes so low. And then we buy it like crazy on a lazy, crazy day. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, folks. Sofi, then it starts to climb. And the song, it rhymes. But every time it climbs, it's lower. And this is the gist of it, folks. This is the higher low song. It goes along with Sofi. It is the high and the low. The high right here. You can see it up here. Then it brings us a tear. When it goes back up, we sell, and then it drops, and we say, hell, what happened here? But then we buy a little more, and then it rises, then it drops, and then it surely reached the top, and then it falls to the bubble ta-ta shape. And that's when all of a sudden she escapes. She escapes up to the sky. Oh, look where we are over here, folks, by the way. Relative to where that is, look at this. We've only touched on this in history of Sofi's trading, folks. Right there, and over here, folks. And I'm bringing this to your attention because this is a point that it's been resistance over the last year. And once we break it, we're going much, much higher. You can see 2 times we've made that line, and you can see why. There it is in the past. It's been, look how long it sat there before while they gathered up a big old sack of it. Right there, folks. Now we got to get back to the song. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. But then you could see when Sofi rised up to the sky. It was disguised because they dropped it. That's a fact. And then it ran a little back up, and then they came in and sacked up just a bunch of Sofi shares, and then it rise from there. Oh yeah, the Sofi song. You buy in here and you can't go wrong. You sell it up when it reaches the max. I wonder what that price is right there. Let's go see for a fax. That would be right there. You can see $8.50 today's high, basically, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are again right now. So there's the attack. In fact, from there, you jacking crazy, you can see it drop like a rock. Oh my goodness gracious, that's where we should buy. Oh, I'm having fun here, folks. And then it rises, and there's no disguises. It's capitulating, concentrating. Oh my goodness, it is great and rising up again. And then, my friends, they work it down. The triple recall, and your frown turns upside down. Oh yeah, that's right, folks. Triple recall right there, formation. And then that frown is turned upside down after you got to sit at the bar. And then up she rises again, and up. Then down. Then up a little, then a big old sack here can be found. Now, this is where the song gets a lot more interesting, everyone. because after that sack was filled, you could see everyone got thrilled because the shorts were about to get drilled and killed. And oh my, what a thrill! Look at this thing go up, 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 up. Oh my goodness, fill your cup. And then she dropped. She went kerplop. And then she rose. Hey, rose and down. And then she's up. And then she's down. But listen to the sound of here. What this sound of dropping disappears. It dropped to the lowest ever. And many say it never will achieve that low again. And I believe it all, my friends, because that's where the shorties' profits ended. And so here's the new song from this date on. It goes like this. The song is called Sofi. You sell it when it's high. You buy it when it's low. And then you watch it go. And then your profit drops if you do not see it smart enough to sell. But then she rises, 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 rises to the sky. Oh, folks, you can see this. And the song now is a higher low right here, 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 and a higher low right here. And you got the song now? This is called the higher low song. Because right here, folks, every freaking point that you see here is a freaking higher low. And even when they drove it equal to the one that was here, they filled that sack and it's never gone back, folks. You got to fill that sack and you never go back. Folks, it's a higher low. That's what I'm showing to you over and over. Look at it. This is the new Sofi song. It's a higher low. And it's a higher high. And it's a lower, higher, lower, low than we saw when the shorties all didn't buy. Oh, they should have buyed. They should have been buying right there out of that position right there, folks, on that day. On January 31st, you should have got out, shorty, because that was the end of it. It's a higher high, it's a higher low, it's a higher high, it's a higher low, it's a higher high, it's a higher low, it's a higher high, they don't want to let it go. It's a higher high, it's a higher low, it's a higher high, a lower low, and it was all over right there, folks. That is it, the end of it. Get your sack full right there and watch this thing explode to the upside. And it's doing it. Look at the 45 and 50-day moving average right now, folks. This is an incredibly gorgeous looking SoFi chart right now. I'm just going to say it like it is. Brew is flying. Okay, but I don't buy it when they're flying. I buy it when they drop back. I'm using Charles Schwab Think or Swim is what we're using today as I'm going showing people an example of how this works. At 4:02, the closing bell just closed. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I can go over here now to my monitor and I can see all of my buys and sells of all day today. And you can track these right now if you're on here, Pale Pinkish Humanoid. Hold on a second. Got to scroll up here, all you people talking. 842, Abaddon, I'm totally butt hurt too, man. Hey, Steve, JSCHD is a solid choice. I own it. Current yield is 3.47. Thank you, Mark. How many shares do you own? Yes, Pale Pinkish. Yes, in the bottom portion. It's Lego blind guy typing LOL. Yep. Ah, Doug, I missed it, man. You think BITF is a candidate to be purchased? It just isn't performing like others, but seems to be a producer. Yes, I do believe they have a very good possibility of being a buy-up. And they have a lot of new miners they just hooked up, and their production should be climbing very, very soon, very quickly. TRIB, low volume, but seems ready. Thank you, JW. TRIB. Well, I'll have to take a look at it. Hold on just a minute. And how did we end up with SoFi today? 841. Well, they were determined to get that number $2 higher than the number they were determined to hold it at about 2 months ago. $2 higher now than the 641 that I've shown you they tried to hold SoFi at forever. And another complete failure for the shorts, watching the lows now ascending every single day. Every day, higher lows. That's the way that SoFi goes. Every day we got a higher low. That's the way that SoFi goes. Every day a higher low. That's just how it goes. Here it is, folks. You see 765. Oh my gosh, that surely didn't survive. The next day it jumped to 790. Oh, we're now kicking the shorts behind you. Oh, look at the next day, 816. Wipe them off the plate, you know what I mean. It's like the Tigers hitter who can hit it and swing a home run, folks. Because look where we went today, from 816 to 826. Oh my gosh, those shorts, it looks like they're in a fix. What happened there? My goodness gracious, 826. It doesn't look good at all. And while the longs are all here, we're playing some ball. Oh, let's catch us while it's on the low. Oh yeah, don't worry, you won't stub your toe if you buy in now. She's gonna fly a holy cow. What do you say? Hey, I'm just having fun, everybody. I feel good today. I don't know about you. I feel good. I'm getting to show you some whole new stuff, trading stuff today. Made the channel totally different from before. Looking at Duo, I'll take a look at it. I take a look at it. I buy Duo today if I can buy Bonus Low. Very good time to buy some of these today. Octo, Fudo, Duo, 166. It's a shoe-in, folks. They've driven the price down to 166, and look at it in the after hours already. Look at that, folks. 188, folks, in those shares that I just bought in the after hours. Yeah, baby. I just got through buying those. You can see those purchases on Duo. And I'm going to go over here to Trade Monitor, and you can see those buys on Duo right there. $1.63, $1.63. And I bought 20, of 100 at $1.63 of Duo. Yes, I knew it, folks. It just had that smell to it, didn't it? It just had that feel and smell of manipulation. 166. When I saw it, I laughed and I said, folks, I would buy here if I were you, didn't I? And that was a good call. Yeah, baby, run. Just go ahead and go on off, would you? Just get on off, on out of here. Just run like freaking crazy here, Duo. Oh my goodness gracious, folks. Look at that. Oh, yes. And that was one I was down on. And now if I go over to Thinkorswim, I'm going to guess it monitors my price right into the evening. So we're just going to go over here now and click on trade. And we're going to go over here. Now, I keep forgetting how to get to my monitor all of them. Oh, I've got to close these filled orders. And then here it says, and right now it says I'm down just $127 for the day. And that's without selling SoFi. Now, I really wish I would have sold SoFi today when I bought it and then when it hit the high. I told you when to sell it, and I didn't put my sell orders in. I forgot. I've got to get better at this, and I will get better at it, folks. But I forgot to put in the sell order on SoFi today, or I would have sold it at 840. Those numbers I told you, at 859 and 860. I would have definitely had sell orders there for my shares on SoFi, because I bought 500 and something shares, 580 shares of SoFi today, and I could have made a very nice profit on that. But I decided, well, I was just messing with other stocks and buying them and stuff, and I didn't go ahead and put in a sell order on it, and I should have. That's a mistake I made, but I won't do it often. I'm going to get better and better at using this and showing people how to use this each and every day so we can minimize your risk if you want to trade with what we have up here, simulated, okay? Simulated trading, okay? And we're going to learn a little bit more each and every day. There's zero risk here, folks, but you can learn how to trade. I'm doing it right now. I'm learning how to trade on this platform from Thinkorswim. And I showed you guys all how to do it. Let's see here. Burrow is flying. I hear you guys. SoFi price prediction. No news on Duo. I bought more at 164. Good. Nice, Cat. Yep. Victor Marma Leo. Thank you. Yes. And so you guys, one thing that I like about this is that you guys are going to be able to watch me buy into these stocks at numbers where I would buy with my own account, and there's no risk. And so I don't have any liability here. And I'm going to have, like I said, my wife is going to be listening here, and she's going to be putting in buy and sell orders for me when I should be. She's going to do that, and we're going to still make money while I show you how to use this programming, this software, folks. Okay. And I know some people use other platforms, but this is where we're going here because I hold an account with Charles Schwab. And congratulations, Chi Wong. If you happen to own and you're sitting on this, yep, just hold on a second here. And I want to take a look at some of these stocks in after hours because sometimes they get quickly beaten down, some of them, and I like to buy right after hours closes to try to catch a 10% drop. Many of them, they do that too. And I like to try to keep an eye on those and maybe get them. So CHSN, folks, today, I made an announcement on CHSN that this company has been halted trading on it because of violations of the SEC. So if you have any CHSN, it's done. It's gonna be a class action lawsuit if you want to try to get in on the 7 attorneys that will contact you if you own CHSN. But anyway, they will do that. They will go after them. And there were 6 million shares traded that were available. I don't know how much they had in their market share available, but those will all be whatever, liquidated. I don't know what they do, but at any rate, at this stage, CHSN, you will not be trading that stock anymore, ever again. And that is too bad. I didn't get any. You guys were watching. I don't know. I didn't get in a lot on that one. Someone mentioned it to me, and I dibble dabbled. That's what I always do. I just kind of nibble along at these guys. Some of these when you offer them up for me for consideration. So CHSN was one of those that we picked up some shares of, though. So that's too bad that they went and pulled that stunt on us. It happened to be they were offshore, something in China, and so anyway, they're done. CHSN, cha-ching, out of here, bye-bye. And I got to get over here. Just give me a second here, and let me find here PV. Oh, yep, yes, indeed. Oh. Chisholm Trail. Did anybody else here on here buy any CHSN? I'm just curious if anyone else picked up any CHSN. And I remember someone mentioned it to me, but I don't even know whether or not I actually decided to go in on that one. And if I did, I know it wouldn't have been very much. I know that. I don't see it on any of these recent sheets, that's for sure. I don't see it on any recent sheets. But at any rate, maybe I got a few shares of it here or there picked up, but it sure wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot. I know that. And I wouldn't have told you to get a lot of it either. Let's see here. Let's put this back over here. This goes over here. This goes over here. All the important sheets over here. All right. CNEY. Yeah, it was CNEY that the ones I was thinking right there. CNEY. I knew there was a C stock that we got in on. I wasn't sure which one it was. I knew there was a C stock that we got in on. I just was not certain what that stock was. And I'm looking here to see. Yep. NNE, OMEX, INTC. Nope. Don't even see it on those. Okay. At any rate, I hope none of you are still holding on to that stock, CHSN. And if you are, you're just going to have to move it over. Now, let's get over here. I want to take a look at a couple other stocks. One of them is TOVX. And I'm going to take a look at that right now. Just curious to see what this is doing right now. TOVX. Sofi finishes off at 841, up another almost 2%. Folks, I already told you a month ago I'd be happy with Sofi going up 1% every single day from now until the earnings call. That's what I said. I'd be very, very happy to see that happen. In duo now, 181 in the after hours. That looks pretty good. Folks, I'm going to have to ask you to give me a minute here. I'll be right back. I'm going to keep this over on Sofi, and I will be back here in a jiffy pop. So we're just going to put this right up here and try to get it to stay right here. And I will be back in 5 minutes. You guys just hold tight. And I'm going to get up here to where you can keep an eye on the summary page. Yesterday's low on SoFi, 816. Today's low, 826. And 40 million shares traded again today. That's good. 40 million. All right, so let me go. I'll be right back. Don't worry. I will take just a few moments here of time. Honey? Okay. I gotta use this one. All right. Yep. I see you. Oh my goodness gracious, that's not good. You are? Yes. I don't know. I haven't been out there. Well, I haven't been out lately, but yeah, it was just it's nothing. It's nothing. It's not cold. All right, I'm back, folks. Thank you for waiting here for a minute or two while I did this. Now, I just want to tell you guys something here. Should have dumped them in the pre-market. A monitor account statement will show your total quantity for each stock. Okay. So thank you for helping me out here. This is one thing I wanted to just share with you. I was sitting there thinking, and I said, I want to tell everybody that I am not an expert at this, but what I thought was interesting is that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to know how to trade using this format. And I wanted to find out for myself, could I just download the software and could I figure out a way to trade with it? And now I did have to watch a video that I told you Susan H sent me the link to, which was very helpful in getting started. So I want to thank you very much, Susan, for that. But to everyone else, I want you to know that I'm no expert at this, and I'm gonna work with this, and I'm gonna be able to figure out how to do this more quickly to execute these orders. Probably there's a way, I'm guessing, to repeat the orders rather than re-enter them all. So it's going to be a learning process, but we can learn together, okay? And so JW says, let's see, account statement will show your total quantity for each stock. So let me just go over here and take a look at this a second. And again, I'm going to turn this light off. And I'm going to do account statement. So we're looking on here, right here, for somewhere that says account statement. So I see monitor, trade, monitor, account statement. Account, right up there's the top where account is, and it says margin, total all accounts. Is that it? I somehow had two account statement. JW, are you still there? I'll just put total all accounts. There they are.
What'd you do with my fob? My key fob?
In my pocket. There you are, madame.
Thank you.
All right, so there is my total account. And like I said, as you all know, today I would have, thank you for telling me how to do that very much. I appreciate it. It's at the very top up here, folks. There's a little thing up here at the very top of the screen, right there, and it said account. And I clicked on that, and then I had a drop down, and it said total all accounts. I clicked on that, and boom, there's the total of all of my accounts right there on Thinkorswim. And today we purchased some Duo, some Lays, some Sofi, and SRRK. You can see the amount of shares that I purchased. And the most that I bought was today, you can see, was actually Sofi and Duo. But I got a lot more money value because Sofi obviously is more. So I've got a lot more tied up in Sofi. But this would be a typical day for me. Whoops, sorry about that. So this would be a fairly typical day for how much I would invest on a given day, around $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 here, it says in this case. But I want you to know that I think these will be profitable. And I could have actually already made money, as I said, had I sold Sofi when I told you guys to sell it at $8.59 and $8.60 today. But at any rate, someone says the pink button, aha. Account statements, equities, profits and losses. There it is by symbol. Okay, very cool. Thank you very much. The Forex account summary. Thank you very much. All right. Profits and losses. There is a very quick summary of today. And like I said, wish I would have sold Sofi so you guys could have seen a nice profitable day today. But whatever. You know where I bought it, and you know where I could have sold it at the same place that you did. And I hope you did sell today at $8.59 and $8.60. And the interesting thing was this morning, what happened this morning was I had a lot of you here with me, and I was telling you and showing you where to get out. And I told you I had the numbers 854 and 855. But I also had sell orders at 847, 48, 49, and 850 and 851. and expected the price to fall from those numbers down to 843 or 844 minimum. But when that didn't happen, then I told you move your sell orders at 854 and 855 up to 860, 859 and 860. That happened this morning within an hour of the market opening. I told you guys to move your sell orders up, and sure enough, that's exactly the numbers they hit. 850. The high of the day was 860. So hopefully you did indeed put your sell orders in on SoFi. Some of the shares that you bought at $6 just 2 months ago, we were buying them at $6, and you got a chance to sell them today at those numbers. And I hope some of you did. All right. Now, that being said, I am going to move this down here now, and I want to look at some of these prices of these stocks today. And I want to thank you guys who've been here and stuck it out with me today. I know this isn't the usual type of stream that I do, but I am really trying to learn how to use this, and I really do like the chart feature on SoFi on Thinkorswim. But the one thing I don't like about Thinkorswim, I found today when I went to that long-term 3 years, I wasn't able to really expand that out too much, and I'm gonna have to work with that a little bit too. Though it's gonna be discovering this is gonna be a discovery moment. And by the way, look at SoFi right now in the after hours, and why isn't it down 3 cents like it always is at 4:13 p.m. or 4:25 right now? Why isn't it down 3 cents today? And the question you probably should be asking would be this: why is it after 3 months' time is SoFi now up over 3 months 29.98%? Now, I must have made a mistake on this one here. We're going to be changing this big time, and that number is going to be changing big time. And this is going to be what I'm going to say next, because you know what today's headline was that I posted today, and that was showing. Let me get over here to my channel. Hold on. View your channel. And just before I go, let me see here live. Here we go. There, yeah. So look at this. Just think how many people I would have had on the channel if I was showing them 90 days and 30%. You can see right here on my thumbnail today, I only looked at the 30 days, and it said 16%. My headline is going to be different tomorrow, and it's going to have another shorter on it, and it's going to show his face, and it's going to show the price much higher. Now, today, folks, I want you to know we got to rise a little higher on our convertometer. So today, on our convertometer here, we got to go up on the convertometer. Let me find it. There it is right there. And right here, folks, you can see today's date. Yep. 9/7 was yesterday. 9/8, folks, we're going to go beyond 850. And this is going right up here to convert when we get to 1229, everyone. So the convertometer continues to rise. From 727, we've slowly made our way up this hill. And man, has it been a struggle, up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Well, it's going to get more up and more down and 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 more up and more down. You'll see it's going to get more volatile, folks. This ride is going to get crazy. Okay, this ride is going to get crazy, folks. And if you don't believe me, here's what I actually believe is going to be happening. I believe that this ride is going to get to be insane. And this is what you're going to be looking like. Hey, Victor Marmaleo, thank you very much. Your name just got added to the tank drawing list for Catfish that are going to be in on the next drawing. Thank you so much for your contribution just then. And you too get a chance now to win on the next Catfish driving. This is going to be one wild ride, folks, coming your way. It's going to get whoa, 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 up, we go, and over and down and up and down. Oh my goodness, everyone. It's going to be insane. All right. It's going to be a wild ride. It's going to be a lot different from what we're in now. At this comfort zone of these little piddly 20-cent swings and 30-cent swings, it's going to get bigger and bigger, folks. It's going to get larger and larger. The swings will be getting larger and larger. Between this volume rising each day, folks, it's going to get bigger, folks. It's going to get bigger swings each and every day, and more buyers coming in. All right. And where is my Catfish tank drawing contest this coming up? I got to find a piece of paper that has everyone's name on it for the next drawing. Here it is right here. And right now, we're going to be adding you to it. And listen, guys, if you make a donation through Venmo, please let me know that you donated before the drawing. Say something, because Venmo doesn't notify me, okay? But thank you very, very much. I appreciate that so much for that contribution right there. Victor, so you're in for the drawing. Victor Marmaleo. All right. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate your support. I appreciate it very, very much. And Pale Pinkish, that sounds like friction. Beat it, creep. Message retracted. Beat it. Hello there, beat it. Beat it, creep. Okay, that's an interesting name. Beat it, creep. I have a question. Do you think there will be a impact in the stock market if Trump wins? And if so, nope, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, well, one obviously that you'd want to buy into would be DJT. But unfortunately, we are not talking politically on this channel. And so, therefore, hey, I appreciate the question that you asked. But unfortunately, I don't do any political stuff on my channel, so that's going to be removed. And you're welcome to make any other comments or ask questions, but I don't want to talk about the election. I don't want to talk about anybody participating in the election. I did that for a while, and it was very destructive for this channel, so it's not going to happen anymore. And I'm non-political. I am green. I'm not red, and I'm not blue. I am green. I'm into the color green. I like the color green, and I'll just leave it at that. Yep. I'll leave it at that. We'll just be green. That's what we're going to be. We're going to be the color green here on this channel. We're not going to talk about anything political. And obviously, my suggestion is to keep those thoughts to yourself when it comes to anything political, because what are we going to do on this channel? We're going to be green. See that? Green as can be, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're doing here. Got our green hat, and we got our green tie, and we got our green tie here as well. We're just green, totally catfish tied here. We got a bow tie, we got ourselves a straight tie, we got ourselves a lucky. Look at me, oh, look at me, Lucky Charms. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen. We're... Oh, yes, it's a green day. We like money green and Irish green. Hey, Cat, that's right. We like our stuff green as can be. We like our beer green, too. And I'm not drinking beer here right now, folks, but I am having me a nice water. So, yeah. Yeah. Please, no looky. You're lucky. All right, everybody. I just want to let you know that I am prepared to take on and be green. Who lost the most money with Duo? Well, got news for you. Duo, if you'll give me just one moment, I'll be happy to show you. If you'll give me just a minute here. Just a little bit. 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 Yeah. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, is all the stocks that we've made money over the last 2 months on this channel. These are all the percentages of gains over the last 2 months on this channel. All right. And I find it a little bit interesting that someone wants to single out maybe 1 out of 5 or 6 stocks during this period that has gone down, while every other one of these has done this. So you know what? I kind of like to accentuate the positive and de-escalate the negative. All right. Because when you're trading in stocks that make these radical of moves up, then they're going to make the same radical of moves down at times. But our odds have been very good at buying these on days when they ran up big time, and the next time buying them when they got run down. That's our method, and that's why we make these kind of gains on these stocks. So if you're going to get in on these and get these kind of gains, these are highly volatile stocks. And if you've got one stock, I'd kind of appreciate it if you just take it on the chin and move it over to something else, because there's no sense when you've got these kind of gains on all these stocks in 2 months to harp on one continually. One loser, all right? All right, I'm just saying. I'm just going to get it out there, because I work here 12 hours a day sometimes for this catfish tank. And to have somebody talk to me about losing when I see these kind of profits over the last month and a half is a little bit discouraging. And I'm not going to let it do that to me. I'm just going to remind myself of the profit I've made off all of these stocks. And it well exceeds one stock that I lost some money on over that time period. And that's the way I have to look at it, folks. Okay? So there you go. I'm not trying to. Yep. Catfish, pale pinkish unicorn. I'm going. Emailed you today's work. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. And since you did that, I'm going to look at it right now. And if you want to stick around for just a second, I'll look at it right now and see what you sent me. Gmail.com inbox right here. And it's okay to show it with everybody, right? Okay, here we go right now. Susan sending us some nice house SoFi prediction. Yep, turned out. Thank you, Susan. Get to that in a second. Let's look here at pale pinkish humanoid. And today he can see right here his prices. He was buying the same thing I was buying at the same time as I was buying. And today about the same amount, 309 US dollars down. But let me ask you something, pale pinkish humanoid. You decided not to sell then when I told you to sell it at 8 this morning when I was telling you on SoFi to sell? You decided not to sell at 840 in the 840, 47, 49, and then up it to 859 and 860. There wasn't any, you didn't sell there either, because I didn't do it because I didn't mention it. So, but had we done that, I can assure you we would have been green today, very green. I was tracking you. Yep. I was trying to tell everybody to sell right there, and I was just so busy telling everyone else to sell it. And I am on my other account. The orders were already in, and I just forgot to do it on this. I just forgot. I should have just done it right there. It won't happen again, folks. I can guarantee you, because I don't like being red any day on the market. And I'm usually not. 99 times out of 100, I'm green at the end of the day. So that little mistake cost me today. 570 shares at 835 would have been a very nice profit today. And I still ended up green on my SoFi buys. But doggone it, man, I could have made a lot of money on that. And I missed it because I didn't sell them. All right, well, that's it, folks. I appreciate you sending me that. I appreciate it very much. And that looks about the same. Let's go to here to pale pinkish human positions. Catfish, yep, and here's my total positions held and the amount that my price was. And he's got all this data for us here, folks. Let me turn this light down because this gets too bright and there's just too much reflection. But he's got he's tracking the trades right now for me. And I appreciate you doing that, pale pinkish humanoid, very much. I appreciate it. So there's the stocks that I'm holding right now. And he sent me that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yep, Jason Sook, my average is 233. Jersey, I'm down 1900 on Duo. Yeah, I know it. I know it. But I mean, folks, what was that the first stock you ever bought here? You came over, you bought Duo, and now you're down. And I mean, come on. Haven't you bought any of these other stocks that have gone up 60% and 70 and 100? And I mean, haven't any of those stocks, haven't you got it in on those? I'm just curious. I know that you're down on that one, but let's try not to let one stock, one bad apple spoil the whole bunch here. I mean, goodness gracious, everyone. Seems kind of crazy to let that happen. And if you're down on that one, and that's the only one stock you ever bought while you were on my channel, then we're just going to move it over to another one, and we're going to get a runner, and it's going to run right up, everyone. We'll be fine. There's nothing to lose any sleep over. You'll get all that you invested back. If you put it all in one basket, that would have been a mistake in the first place. And as a matter of fact, you can already see where it is in the after hours, and they're probably just going to keep running it up from here. So let's just, like today, I bought it at 166, and there it is now. They've run it down now for freaking 10 days straight, and there's going to be a bottom somewhere, and I think we got it today. We'll see. All right, but don't let that, overshadow the fact that there's been thousands of dollars made on this channel by many, 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 many channel members on these stocks I just showed you that list of, okay? All right? Yep, I understand. I hope it goes back up too. And I know that I'm down on it too right now. I got quite a few shares of this, and I'm down. I bought a lot of shares of this. I got a lot in it. But one thing I'm going to do is be confident that 166 was the low, because I know how much these market manipulators work. And I bet you they had a wager on their hands when the price was at $2.13. Right there, folks. It's another number, by the way, $2.13, 212.24. Well, call it 213, people. That's what it was. And they had a wager. Could they drive it down from 213 all the way to 166? That was the wager they had. There was the price right there. There was the price, 213. And look what they drove it down to, 166. And folks, that was the challenge they had. And now that's the reason the price is 173 in the after hours. Okay? Because they had a little wager amongst them whether or not they could make it go from 213 to 166. And so they do that, folks. Believe me, they do it often. And those are two very coincidental numbers, folks, the 13 to the 66. And when I saw that today, that's why I decided, damn it, I'm buying right there. Okay? And I hope some of you did too, because you got to know that number right there is one of their favorites, right down 23% today on probably pretty small volume. Yep. I'm guessing 9 million shares, and it averages 13 million. So very low versus average volume to run it down, accumulate it all, and then get double TAs and double TAs twice. I wish this stupid chart would stop showing these dang numbers in front of the dang chart. This is Yahoo at their finest, folks. Totally screwing with what was good before. You know what? This is a perfect example right here. This is a perfect example of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay? This is no fix here when I'm trying to show people this chart and what's going on from how much it's dropped and how much it went up and how much it dropped. This is senseless. And unfortunately, there's no way to move your cursor over it and get rid of it. You can't hit the little X on it and say, get the heck out of here. I don't need you. I don't want you. You're just a harassment. And there's just no way. I don't see any way to get rid of the stupid thing at all. Yep. I don't see any way to get rid of that stupid volume thing right in the way of the chart. It's just the dumbest thing I've ever seen. These people are getting moronic. And they want you to pay, see. They know how much that frustrates you. So they got up here, get your premium, upgrade to premium, and we'll stop putting some stupid thing. See there? Upgrade up there to premium, and we'll get that dumb thing out of your way that we invented to get you to buy the crap. All right, so there you go. That's just so stupid, man. Get rid of that dang thing. And I wish I could come down here below even and get it to go get a right click and just say no more, but there's no way to do it, folks. It will just be hanging and hovering there right in your freaking way the whole time. Wow. Good job, Yahoo. Like I said, going up here now to try to see if I can discover a way to stop it. Settings, show the tooltip. No, thank you. Show extended hours. Yes, indeed. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I figured it out. There you go, folks. Get rid of the stupid help tool. That's no help at all, just in case you weren't aware of it. And if you want to see what manipulation looks like, ladies and gentlemen, I'll show you an example of it here. Take a notice of how they drove this price down this afternoon, just like Sofi. The drop, the pop, the drop. Then they ran it up sideways in the big sack full, and there she took off. And look how hard they wanted to stop this to there and get a 166 close. You see how much energy was behind this thing? There was a lot of energy coming in behind this thing. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go over here to this chart right here, Duo, and I'm going to look at it right now. I'm going to put on this thing, chart, and I'm going to put in Duo. There we go, putting it in right now. And I want to take a look right now on this chart. I'm going to move this up here. I'm going here, and I'm clicking on this, and I'm going to click on 1 day, 1 minute. Okay. And then I'm going to move in here and zoom in on this right here. And ladies and gentlemen, as I look at this, I see a lot of very interested parties in this stock right there. I see a lot of interested parties coming in on this thing right here. Well, that thing started to skyrocket today. And ladies and gentlemen, they were coming in heavy here. This looks very much like TSSI's chart when they drove it down to the 45 and 50 and accumulated a bunch of shares here. And after they accumulated, they ran it up to double that price. This looks a lot like TSSI's chart right here, right now, folks. Let me show you TSSI's chart. And I'm going to go here to the 180 day. See that? Man, there it is, folks. This is the same move, a big jump down right here to this price right here. And take a look at what that price was, where that white line was. 583 a share. 583 a share is where that white line was. And look where it jumped up to after 583. Right here. 681. It went up a whole dollar, folks. It went up a whole dollar after they brought it right back down to that 45 and 50 day moving. And they even drove it down below it. It was down here, folks. This is where the price was. 545. 545. And they brought it down below the line and boom, right back off. And so now I'm showing you this chart of DUO. DUO. Enter. And there it is right there, folks. Big time run up. Pull it right back down to the 45 and 50, even a little bit below it, and accumulate 166 per share, and then boom, run it up to $3. And that's what I think is going to happen. And that's why I'm not concerned about buying those shares just then at that line. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. And man, look down here. Look at that MACD, how hard they came at it this afternoon. And look at it. It's already starting to recover. You can see how hard they came at it to get it down to that price. And look at it already starting to recover right there, folks. I'm telling you, don't give up on Duo yet. All right? Don't give up on Duo yet. I wouldn't do it. And right now, I can go up here on this thing, and I can click on trade. And I can click on Duo right here, DUO. And I want to click on Fundingadongadon. I see that they have the price at 166 in after hours. And so therefore, I'm very, very, very interested in buying that at that price. And right now it says limit price 172. I can change this over here from to good till cancel plus extended. The current price says 166. I'm going to try and buy it right now at 169. And I'm going to go in here for not 100 shares. I'm only going to be buying 20 shares. I want to see if I can get it at 169. Going in now, good till cancel plus extended. Confirm bid on DUO. And here it goes. Sending in now. Now I go over to monitor. I go over to well, that's interesting. Account summary. Here it is. Orders history right here. 1 working, 32 filled. So that did not fill, folks. That one right now is working. Duo is working. Did not fill at 169. All right, so we know that's not working. And now I'm going to come in on Duo again. And I'm going to do trade. And I'm going to try to pick up some more Duo right here at the ask. Boom, right here. We're going to put in 170. We're going to put in 170. And we're going to try to buy over here just a measly little 10 shares. 10 shares at 170. Duo stock day. We're going over here. We're going to change this order here from a limit. Yep, it's a limit 170. We're doing, instead of this, we're going to change this limit. And we're going to change this over here to good till cancel plus extended. Right down there. Good till cancel plus extended. And we enter that. And we try right now to get it at 170. Hit confirm and send. And we're trying to buy this stock in the after hours at 170. And you can see I have right now the price. It's showing the last trade was at 166 and the bid is at 171 and the ask is at 172. Oh yeah, sure, folks. The bid is 171, the ask is 172, and the price is 166. You believe it. Yeah, you believe that, everybody. You believe that. You believe that the last trade was 166 a share if you want to, but I don't believe it because I happen to have 2 orders right now and they're higher than that price and neither one of them's filling. Duo's sitting down here. I'm waiting, right? And I got a buy order in at 171, at 170. All right, let's go back over here, monitor. And we're trying to buy, and it just said good till extended. Both of those orders are still 169 and 170. Those orders are working. They will not fill. 169 and 170 are not filling. So I'm going to change. I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to try and put in a buy order and see them to get honest here. And I'm going to put in 171. So I'm going to hit on here, trade, ask. Going in now, I'm going to buy this at 171, and I'm going to get 10 shares at 171. 10 shares. There we go. I'm putting in a buy order right here, folks, for 10 shares, even though it's saying the last sell was 166. I've got a buy order in at 169, 170. That isn't working. So now we're going to move over here to 171. And we're going to put that in limit. We're going to change the day to good till plus extended. And we're going to put that in right now. We're going to confirm that. And we're doing 10 shares of Duo at 171. That's the stock we're buying right now. 10 shares by Duo. And we're doing the order right here. 171 is the price. We're limit 171 is the price we're putting in. And we're going to do confirm and send. Good till cancel plus extended hours. Okay. Now I can go up to here, hit monitor, and what do you know? None of those orders are filling, folks. None of those buy orders are filling at 169, 170, 171. Well, you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to come over here and put trade. I'm going to put in duo. I am going to put in buy. And I'm going to put in an order here for 10 shares. And I am not messing around with these guys. I'm putting in a limit order of 174. And I'm going to try it right now in the evening. Good till cancel plus extended. All right. And now we're going to try and get an order in for this stock, DUO 174. Confirm and send. It says this is a simulation, not a real quote. Order description. Yep. And it tells me right now with the price, it's saying buy 10 at 174 is what that says right there on the screen. You can see it. And that is good till cancel plus extended. And I send it in now. All right. And now we're going to look and see if that just filled by hitting monitor stock. And look at that. At 174, that order in good till canceled will not fill. I am a little bit at a loss for words, folks. Why not? Why not? Anybody want to chime in here? And I do not have the YouTube channel up here right now. Let me click on it. Maybe you guys are trying to tell me and I'm just not listening to you. Data delay on paper trade. Duo current price is 171.98. Yep, because the price is higher, Ridiggity says. Is this old trading? No, this is a whole new format. This is called Think or Swim. And I put up a video on YouTube to tell everybody how to download this process and to get it started. And that video is the last video I put up last night at 11 o'clock showing you how to set up the Think or Swim program. This is available through Charles Schwab. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I wanted people to know how to use Think or Swim. And before they start using real money, we are using today Think or Swim's simulated trading to teach people how to do simulated trading at zero risk. So today, these are the stocks that we bought. We can come over here. We can go on monitor. We can see all the trades that we made today and what we bought today. And you can see each order that filled. You can see an order that did not fill here. Selling LAZE. I sold LASE at 893. And that sold 893 LASE today. Lays sold that at 893. And by the way, LAS is at 792 right now. So how about that? 893. I sold it for $1 more than the shares closed at today. Selling it on the high right there. Bing. Okay. Did you make any real money trades today? Yes, I did. I sold Sofi at this morning at 847, 48, 49, 50, and 51. And then I bought it back when it dropped down a little bit, but it didn't drop much. And then I sold it. I had orders in at 8. All right, everybody, we are back. Mom got to tell me the whole story about everybody surprising her with a big birthday celebration at this restaurant that they went to. She had no idea there was going to be so many people there. She was just totally surprised. And I did tell you, I told her that you guys were wishing happy birthday, so thank you for doing that. And now we're back up and live again, it looks like. And So what do we got going on here? We're taking a look at a few stocks here that we got notifications on one CHSE, I think it was, or something like that. It went out of business today. So don't be holding on to that one right there. And next, we're going to go to Sofi, and it's going to be green in after hours, folks. I have a feeling it's just going to every day be green, green, green. And Sofi today, how do you like the fact that now we got ourselves in a bona fide run going on here, folks? This is a bona fide run, folks. 761, and then the 757 was the end of it, folks. Sofi's turned into a 757 jetliner. And folks, look at this rise. Boom, 86 cents. Boom, 25 cents. Boom, 26 cents. Boom, 20 cents. Folks, we're killing them. We're absolutely demolishing them. And you can see this volume rising. Big time volume. Oh my gosh. You see that? The close was 827 yesterday. You see where it is today, folks. And so congratulations, everyone. We're doing fine. SoFi's on its way to 10, like I said, since such a long time ago, folks. And you guys have been very patient, and I appreciate it. I know it's been disheartening sometimes, but we are the ones that are winning this race, folks. We are the ones that are going to win this race. You can clearly go over here to the trade right here, and you can see right here, folks, when you look at SoFi's chart, it looks tremendous. SoFi looks tremendous, folks, right now. And I don't even know how come I can't type SOFI. There it is, SoFi. And we're going to the chart right now. Boom. And folks, just look at this thing. Look at that thing right there, folks. I mean, you can just absolutely forget about it, folks. And I'm going to concentrate on this part of the chart more right here. I just want you to see something, folks. And I put this line, this trend line in, but I want you to see something, folks. I'm going to change up here, and I'm going to click on drawings right here, the word drawings, and I'm going to change this type of tool that I'm using, drawing tool, to the hand. And then we're right here. You can see I can move this around now. I can move this to the left and to the right. But if I come up here and hit drawings, and I use drawing tools and hit the arrow right there, then I can actually highlight this area of the chart. And this is so beautiful, folks, okay? And I'm going to move this down now. So I'm going to go back up to drawings right here. And I'm going to hit drawing tools, and I'm going back to the hand right now. And now I'm going to move this over, and I'm going to zoom in, and we can look very, very intensely at what's happening right here and now. And what you can see happening, folks, is take a look at that 200-day moving average. See that line? And folks, it's very clear that this thing is getting interesting, folks. And I can change this line, cancel here. Just hold on. Let me get over here and change this. Cancel. Man, I got to zoom out here to change this line, folks. Let me do this. Okay, there we go. Oh, my goodness gracious, folks. I don't even want to change the line. It just looks so good, folks. Holy smokes, that thing looks like it's getting ready to just explode to the upside right there to me. It really does look like it's getting ready to explode to the upside. And I just noticed something down here. There's a little cool thing down here, and it says right here, it says take a screenshot. So I can take a screenshot of this and show you guys other charts here in the future, and why I think it's a good time to buy into them. But holy smokes, everybody, this is phenomenal. And I want to get in and zoom in on this even more. Let's get back here and look at this closely. Oh my goodness. Oh, what in the world is this? I got a surprise, folks. Got us a little surprise here. All right, folks, we're going to open this up, and I don't know why we've got this, so we're going to do Alexa, play the long drum roll, please.
Long Snare Drum Roll by Cartoon King from Spotify.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you right now a whole new Catfish tackle box item. And here it is. Alexa, terminate. Yes.
I'm not quite
And that
sure
was
how to
my
help you with
Alexa,
that.
terminate. And here we are, folks. We got ourselves another Catfish street sign. Yep, they've even got little nail holes up in the corner, little drilled out holes where you can put these up. And yeah, check it out. This one even got a little Catfish damage on it when it was shipped to me. You know what? That's a free one for me. All I have to do is snap a little picky, and I think the company will say, well, we're sorry that it went that way. But that's what happens when you ship something metallic in something like this, people. And, but, you know, whatever. I can bend it back. It'll be personally bent back into shape by Catfish Tyler. And that'll be my way of autographing it for you. And as a matter of fact, right now, I'm going to do it for your viewing pleasure. And we're going to smash it on my head to make it go back straight. Are you ready? No, Catfish isn't going to smash it on his head to make it go back straight. No. We're just going to... Sorry, every time I ask, I get a call or someone walks in. Thoughts on Lego? Oh my gosh, he's still at it. Lego all up. All right, so folks, I'm working on this right now, and it looks like we've got this. It looks good. Let's take it right there, and there we go. And I think we're going to be fine with it. Yeah, that looks much better. Wouldn't you agree? And I did not mess it up. It looks fine. So there you go. Catfish Drive, another Catfish Drive sign that we have for your possible drawing. If you'd like to say, yeah, I want that, you can win this in the drawing. And so I like these. I think they're pretty cool. And we got one of our listeners who sent me a picture of him, pale pinkish humanoid, and he's got it right up behind his on his desk. So there we go. I took that out of the cover now. And what's the current stock you're looking at right now? Sofi, S-O-F-I, stock symbol S-O-F-I. There's the gorgeous chart on it. And man, this thing is on its way. Catfish. Yep, Catfish Drive, folks. You can have yourself a Catfish Drive sign. And yeah, you can see where it got bent a little bit. It's got a little of the black off of it there. So might have to contact them and say, man, my cats deserve better. All right. No. Don't worry. So let's just go up here and look at Lego, L-E-G-O. I hope that's the sixth signal. Yeah, it is. Trying to put in Lego now. That isn't bringing up diddly squat procky rock. Why? What is going on with this stupid Lego stock? Jeez. What the heck? Lego.USD. All right, that's the problem. It's worth a penny. I don't know what the heck's going on here. I don't know. I give up. I'm sorry. That's the third time today I've tried to find this, and I'm done with it. You're going to have to look that up yourself, my friend. I don't have time to mess with it. Now we're going over here to the summary. Yep, don't know why. I put it in Lego stock, Yahoo, nothing came up. I put in Lego in the thing up here, nothing comes up. I am sorry. It seems like a course that is set for destruction. I'll go to it again. There it is. I type in Lego. It says Lego Fundu Investment. Lego is private. It's a private company. I can't find anything about Lego. So I'm done. Adios. Yep. Maybe we ought to go over here and try Google, for gosh sakes. Lego stock symbol. This might help. Lego stock symbol would be helpful, and then we'll know what it really is. Lego is a privately held company and does not have a stock symbol. Well, there you go. That's the end of that. That was very adventurous. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, all right. But it doesn't matter. I don't care. I can look all day. I look up stocks all the freaking time. Every day. Over and over and over and over and over. And so, no biggie. Just can't buy Lego stock now. Lego is actually based or has their place right there in my hometown, Winter Haven, Florida. I mentioned it earlier today where the hurricane is going across Winter Haven, Florida. And right there is where Lego land is. And they took over Cypress Gardens, the place I was speaking about earlier. Lego land is in the place of what used to be Cypress Gardens. All the gardens are still there, beautiful gardens to walk through and observe all the gardens, but Lego now owns entertainment park there, and it's very famous. It does a lot more of a draw than Cypress Gardens and the little water ski show ever brought in. And they still do the Lego water ski show, I'm guessing. I wouldn't doubt that at all, because that was famous for the water ski show there. And I've skied with all of the professional water skiers that are in the world today. All the record holders, I've skied with them all. I know them very well. I know if you're familiar with water skiing and record holders, Ron Scarpa, Glenn Scarpa, barefoot water skiing champions, brothers, and Duvall, Sammy Duvall, Camille Duvall, very good, know them very well, and have skied with in those boats with those people and jumped the ramps at Cypress Gardens many times. And they used to let us jump them, and then they put up some boards at the end of the ramp, so we couldn't jump the ramps at Cypress Gardens anymore. I guess somebody got hurt or something. But at any rate, that's the history of Cypress Gardens. It is now Legoland, and Lego is a private company that we've just discovered. So we're going back over here to Sofi. Now you can see it is green in the after hours. I'm also looking at monitoring some other ones. Duo is green in the after hours. Of course, it was manipulated to a 166 closing, and that's why I decided to buy it this afternoon. And I'm happy to accumulate at that number. I feel very, very confident that there's little downside risk left with that stock. I think especially getting the price from 213 down to 166 was pretty manipulative today. Pretty doggone manipulative to get it from 213 down to 166 today. And to me, that sounds like manipulation 101 and a good place to get in. Where they wanted to do that. They want in on this stock, but they didn't want to buy it at 213 today. I can tell you that. They wanted to buy it at 166. And they did. And now they're running it up in the after hours. You can already see it rising. But folks, the high today, you can look at it, was, I bet you, right at $2.13. What was the high today? Look at that right there, folks. Look at the high today. 212, folks. I almost called it. 213 was what I told you. They tried to manipulate it from and down to exactly 166. And they had it down to 160. But they sure as heck wanted to make that point that they could drive it down from 213 to 166, didn't they? What a statement to make. Congratulations, shorts. You did it. You took it from the unlucky 13 all the way down to the 66. Yep. Typical manipulation move 101. I've seen it before, and that's why I'm buying the stock now at that price. That's the only reason I'm buying it there. That's the only reason I'm buying it there. Meanwhile, Sofi is rising in the after hours, and I told you that was going to be happening every day. The true sentiment on this stock is getting harder and harder for them to disguise. The volume today, 40 million shares again today, is fabulous. And I'm curious, using my chart of volume, what was the high and low today? 826, 860. What do you know? 34-cent swing on 40 million shares traded. That's exactly where it should be going by my charts, folks. That's exactly where it should be going by my charts. And I'm going to show you right now documents, and I'm going to go into high-low, HIGH. high low. Here it is. And now I'm going to enter in today's data on this chart right now. I'm going to put it in now. And first I'm going to put this down here, then close that out. Then I'm going to raise this up. And then I'm going to go over here to historical data. Just give me a second, folks, while I do this. Historical data. There it is. I'm going to use these numbers for today. I'm coming up here to this chart. I'm going to rise it up just a little bit more. Oh, you're not supposed to do that. No, 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 no. Nope, you don't do that. And now we're going to try to roll this down. And here's the numbers that we're putting in today at the bottom of the chart. That would be October the 8th. And today's high was $8.60. That's good. Shift 8.60. That was today's high of 860. Today's low was 826. So we're going to put in the low of 826. Shift 8.26. And that's good. And then the close today was at 841. Shift, 8.41. And then that was a change of from 860 to 826 was 34 cents, 0.34, 0.34. All right. And the volume today was 40,323,723. 40,323,723. 723 and enter. And we're entering that right now. This is the data I'm picking up off of Yahoo. And so now what we do here is this is a 40 million share day. And that puts us up in the 40 millions, puts us up in the green section. So this line here that we just put this data in, this is going to be green. Everything is going to be green. So we're going to click on this color chart right here, and we're going to turn it to the color light green. All right. And this one here needs to be light green as well. All right. Now, what I'm going to be doing is you can see that these are all in here by the numbers sorted from low to high. So I'm going to come up here now on this chart. I'm going to raise to the top. I'm going to click right there. I'm going to scroll down, hold the shift button, click right there. Then I'm going to come up here to the top, and I'm going to click on sort. We're looking for the word sort. Home, and we're looking for sort. Why isn't it there? Page layout. Is it there under sort? Formulas. There it is. Maybe there. I'm looking for, data. Here it is, data. And we're going to go sort. All right, we got data. We're going to do sort, and we're going to do smallest to largest and hit OK. And then that number will drop into the chart right here for October the 8th. It'll drop in wherever it is numerically. And October the 8th, it's showing 84,954. I must have put that in incorrectly. That is not today's, it is, let's see, 66 cents. No. Hold on. Here it is. October the 8th. Why did it just do that? Something just went wrong. That didn't do what I was supposed to do. So I'm going to back this up. Click from here. Oh, I see. I got to move it over here. I didn't go over far enough. Click from here down to here and click this. Shift. Now I'll do it. Data. All right. I have to do it now. Sort. And then smallest to largest and hit OK. And now it should have changed it correctly. And it did. And now you're going to find October the 8th back here there it is in the volume, 40,323,000. And what do you know, on a day when the volume is 40,323,000, it traded 34 cents. See all these 40 million share days? That's one of the lowest swings ever right there on 40 million. We have seen a swing of 23 cents from the high to the low. See, I'm tracking on this thing, the high to the low, based on the volume. So I know on a very heavy volume day, from the low to the high is going to be around 40 cents. It's done it so many times: 34, 40, 42, 40 cents, 44, 45, 48, 41, 49, 42. Folks, when we get up in the 40s and 50s, 50 million shares, 33, 63, 33, 78 cents on 66 million, 66 cents on 84 million. But folks, on a day like today, that's typical of the volume right here that we had today on October the 8th, right there. That's very typical of the swing on a 40 million share day, 34 cents. On 30 million share days, we only swing in the 20s from the high to the low for the most part. If we get low volume days of 30 million or less, we're going to swing 20, 30 cents. But if we get down here into 20 million share days, then the price only swings in the teens. See that for the most part. And folks, I hope you find this information helpful to you. And I'm going to save this now, save this chart. And I'm going to now send it down. And I want to thank you for trading with me today in and out of these stocks that we're going in and out of. And folks, that to me, I'm telling you, man, that right there to me looks like freaking manipulation. Today, they saw the energy coming back in, and somebody said, wait a minute, we already accumulated a sack full there and a sack full there on double TOS both times. But when it started to fly, they decided to take a sack full right there and maybe another sack full here. But folks, this has fly all over it, flying to the upside. This looks like total manipulation once they saw that move into this thing today. Look at that move at 2 o'clock as they started coming in big time. And so they realized, man, this thing's going to go way up here. Let's go get some more of it. Let's run it down and get some more of it before we let it fly. That's my judgment on this stock right now, Duo, and I could be wrong, but I definitely do not think so. All right. All right. That's how confident I am. All right. Well, I'm done here, folks. I've had a great day with you. I appreciate it. I hope you learned something. Why? What's with Duo earnings? Bad? No. Yep. Not worried about Duo's earnings. I'm looking at the charts, folks. I don't care about their earnings. I'm not going to hold them through the earnings, I can tell you that. And by the way, there is no way anymore to see over here where their earnings are, and this is all screwed up by Yahoo now. There's no way over there to see what you used to be able to look at. Their financial fundamentals are gone. And I know they don't have a return on profit, and their return on equity is horrible, and their revenue is 55 million shares. And but their diluted EPS is 42.35 earnings per share, 42.35. And total cash right now, they've got $673,000 on their balance sheet in total cash. And I cannot see their market cap is 3.8 million. And their price to book is 27 cents. All right. Price to sales is 6 cents. Yep. All right. Well, anyway, make a long story short, like I said, sadly, when you look over here, you cannot really see much about the stock anymore like you used to be able to see about them. I'm looking here annually right now to see if I can see any candlesticks or anything annually, and there's nothing. And no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I didn't click on that. All right, I don't know what's happening. That just jumped over to Octo. Days range 212. They took it down from basically 213 to $1.66 close today. And now it's at $1.68. All right. SoFi looks good, folks. Let's get on out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. SoFi shorts are, ought to finally invest. Yes, they sure should. Could you look at OTCO, Real Quick Cat? Why? What's with Duo earnings? OCTO. And what are you saying to look at? Octo. Well, I've already got my radar. I just looking at it right there. Octo's right there. I bought some more of it just now. Octo. I already just looked at it and I bought more. I I bought Octo because I like to buy at '08. I like the number '08. Yep. And looking at their profit margin and so forth, folks, and return on assets, they haven't made a lot of money, folks. This company's negative. Their revenue in their income statement was 55 million last time around. Their quarterly revenue growth, though, year over year dropped 65%. So, folks, this isn't really a cash cow. They've got 673 in cash available right now. Their total debt, though, is 28.23 million. Their total debt to equity is 210% negative, folks. This is a horrible stock. I would never otherwise usually buy this, except for the fact that it traded 100 million shares a week ago, and today it looked to me again like it has a possibility to make a move to the upside, and I could be completely wrong. I have no guarantees on this. I have no way to guarantee it, but when I look here at this chart, and I look at the chart on Octo, man, it looks to me like it was just manipulated for freaking month straight, month and a half, and it's no surprise, all right? It's no surprise the price of the thing was skyrocketed out of nowhere. The thing just leapt upwards, and I'll try to get right now on this chart and see if I can find, instead of this day, we're going to try and look at the 6-month chart. It's down 49% in 6 months, but look at that huge double top and then the run up, okay? And folks, right now, I got news for you on Octo. The 10-day moving average just crossed the 50-day right there. Oh my gosh, the green 200-day moving average. That blue 45 is what it is. It's a 45-day blue moving average just crossed over the 50-day moving average on this stock. All right, just so you're aware of that. And that is a very good signal. Regardless of what happened with the 10-day dropping, that 45 crossing over the 50-day is a good signal. And that's exactly why probably these people came in on it right here. That big candlestick bought it. All right. So anyway, I'm out of here, folks. That's it. I like the look of it. I think it's a good place to accumulate with a mouth on that thing growing right there. That looks to me like a 45 crossing the 50. And this thing could easily run right on up off of the double tatas right there. It looks good, folks. It actually looks good to me. You got a double, one big bottom there where they accumulated a massive amount, a second big bottom here where they got all they wanted and got their fill. Then they started running it up, and today they decided to get another satchel here. It started to move. They got a little more. It's the same thing as doing this and this, but at a less frequency, folks. And I think this thing's getting ready to rocket, especially seeing the 45 cross over the 50 right there. That's a short eating porpoise if I ever saw one. All right, folks? Man, you guys, this is Octo. That's the chart I'm looking at. Man. Why am I looking at that stupid stock? Yeah, it looks good. Yep. Looks like some people are already coming in on it. Oh, they accumulated it today, man. They ran this thing down today big time too, folks. $35 to $29. That's an atrocious drop. And man, look at that chart over there. Look at it starting to buy. Look at them starting to capitulate it out and make it run. Yep, folks. Tomorrow, look for this thing to pop, baby. We're going to look at it closely. I already own it. I own some shares of it. I bought it today. It's on here. SRRK. You can see right here. SRRK. If I come up here to my account statement, there's my account statement right there. And I bought SRRK tonight, and I paid $30.79. Limit orders filled. And that was a day order. So I was buying SRRK today at 30.79, 30.88. And that's where I bought some of that, SRRK. And I bought some of it early this morning, market share that filled. And that was 20 shares at, that was 10/7/24. So that was yesterday. And that was the first 20 that I bought. And that was, it says filled. And crazily enough, for whatever reason, it just says market. Now, I don't know why it doesn't say the stupid market price that it was at that time. That's pretty freaking dumb. But I can only assume that it must have been somewhere around. Geez, I have no idea. That's pretty bad right there. That I don't like. I'm not sure why, but I got a buy here order. It says that I filled at market. All right, what the heck does that mean? What does that mean? Filled at market. What in the heck does that mean? Why don't they tell me the price that it freaking filled at? That's horrible if that's what that's all about right there. Now, I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. Yep, I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. But why aren't they showing me the price that the order filled at right there? I don't understand. Moving down here now, and I see market. Oh, I see them down here. There's another place. Oh, there it is. There it is. That order filled, SRRK filled 10/8 at 9:30 this morning at 33.78. 33.78 SRRK. And that's what I bought 20. And it's not a lot of shares, folks. 20 shares where I started. So SRRK. And we take a look at it now. So yeah, I'm down on those buys this morning. I'm down on them, but they attacked it down all dang day. And then I decided, hey, this looks like I'm going to turn this thing around tomorrow. So maybe pick up some here in the after hours. But at any rate, folks, I did buy some more here, and we're going to follow it tomorrow. Today's trading, folks, you can see by my buy-sell orders here. If I go up here to trade and I get over here to monitor, what I want to do here, trade. I keep having trouble with this right here, finding out how to find out where my balance is on my simulated balance and how much I ended up doing for the day's active trader. Is that where it shows it? Over here now? No, I don't see the amount of money I've got, how much I was up and down today. So unfortunately, I'm still learning this, folks. I don't know what the hell I'm doing half the time. But right now, I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that says on here, account statement. And I'm like to see how much my position is worth right now. And I'm going to try activity and positions. And there it is. Yay. And so today, at the end of the day, for not selling Sofi, I'm down 313. And I would have sold Sofi at the high of 859 and 860 had I half a brain. But I didn't do it. And so I'm down today on my account, but I was telling you to sell there at 850 at 859 and 860 today, but silly old me didn't do it on my paper trading. So this is it for today's paper trading. I am done. I hope you had a good one, everyone. It is time for me to hit the road, and I'm not going to look at any other stocks. If you haven't mentioned one now, I'm done. All right, and we say prayers for everybody that's going to be hit 2 a.m. in Florida by this hurricane coming in. So I hope you're all protected and no harm comes to anyone. What a day, folks. Wow. Well, it's a learning experience today on this channel, and thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it. I see my phone has got all zoomed in on me, so I'm going to take this moment to turn this around, and then we're going to go like this. And you will not be looking at just my nose, okay? All right. Well, thank you for being here, everybody. Wish you well tonight. I hope you have a good one. I hope that you, as always, have a very happy evening, whatever you're doing. I hope that you have great health. And I hope, most of all, that you have good success in your trades and fortunes. Last but not least, which is the most important of everything combined, is that you are surrounded with love, and you deserve it, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern time, and I won't have to go to the dentist for another 3 months or maybe 6. We'll see. All right, guys and gals, we'll talk to you later. Have a good night. I'm out of here. Gonna go spend some time with my lovely wife, and I hope you get some good family time if you have some, or spend some time with your friends and enjoy life, everyone. You only get one go around, all right? Thanks for all the love and the poppers and everything, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard. Unless something happens early with something, I'll jump on there. Make sure you've hit that subscribe and notification, so if something takes off in the morning or even in the after hours, something spikes up, or in the morning, I'm going to let you know, okay? All right. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.